Good morning, you filthy animals. Good morning, good people. Good morning, nice people. Good morning, sane people. Good morning, Ifatunde, Prince of Pan Africa. Yeah. I got $1,000 dates going out. If Umar can get 500, I want 1,000. I'm only gonna be there 5 seconds. Oh shucks. How y'all doing this morning, man? I'm not ready for my pop quiz. I ran the dog this morning. She ain't doing a good job of running. So let me roll up me one. Let me get myself ready. But while I'm doing this, I wanted to say good morning, y'all. Hope y'all had a beautiful night last night. Candyman, I went back and looked at the video. I downloaded it so I could hear the rest of it and fast forward through some of it. And boy, look at here. Y'all had a crazy time last night. I think TJ broke up some of y'all families or either raised the eyebrow. But let me play this video while we roll because UFC fighters reacted to Rampage Jackson's son almost near-death beatdown of this wrestler, this military, I'm talking about military veteran who went to wrestling because of PTSD. And it's alleged that the guy won't even be pressing charges. Now imagine how many guys would get a beat down like that. They say the guy was choking on his teeth and his blood. They said Rampage Jackson's son broke some bones in his face, knocked out several of his teeth, and he was unconscious or he flatlined for a couple of minutes. And allegedly, all of this is alleged. They couldn't wake him up. He flatlined for a couple of minutes, choking on his own blood and teeth over an empty beer can joke. Over an empty beer can joke. This is what they want us to believe because we are supposed to be so emotional and racially charged that if a white guy do anything to you, you're supposed to beat him to have you know what. And I just don't agree with that. It don't matter what color a person is, the punishment don't fit the crime. Now, again, when I first saw the video, I'm thinking if this is a real beer can that he slapped across somebody's head unprovoked, I'm sorry, you deserve a butt kicking, but it's going to be right there on the spot. You know, not a stage setup where we think we're going to go half speed or medium speed just to get them back. And then I go all in full bore 22 unguarded punches. Nah, that ain't cool. So let's get to the video. This is Kevin Lee talking about the situation. And then we'll get into the new video that shows that Rampage Jackson called his son kind of trolling and picking on him from what he saw from watching the stream. So let's see.
Why you thought that was cool?
Former UFC fighter Kevin Lee shares his thoughts on the situation involving Raja Jackson, the son of MMA legend
Hold up. The original content is on Stacked MMA.
Rampage Jackson, who brutally attacked professional wrestler Stuart Smith.
Hey man, dog gotta go to prison. I usually don't like to involve myself in other men's situations, but I feel I'm qualified to speak on this. And dog messed up. And if it's Rampage, I love Rampage. But Rampage, turn your son in. He got to go lay down for a little bit. Like, if it was my son, that's what I would tell him. I mean, you a grown man, bro. You can't condone that type of behavior, bro. You got to go lay down for a little bit. We'll get you a good lawyer. You ain't going to be in there forever, but you got to go lay down. I get it. He hit you in the head with a bottle beforehand. I get it. He shouldn't have did that. I don't condone that either. But to wait hours until the man was working, which we all understand, he playing a character and he was in character and he working, and then you sneak him because that's what you did. I mean, you snuck him. He wasn't expecting that, and you, bro. They say dude flatlined and was unconscious for 6 minutes afterwards. Dog got to go lay down. You got to go to prison, bro. There's no part of that you thought was cool. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around why you thought that was cool and why you ain't got no self-control over your emotions. I get it, you and your feelings. You probably was watching them work and just getting madder and madder. But bro, you can't have that in no civilized society. Like, we all understand what pro wrestling.
That was the most important thing that he said in this video. Why don't you have any self-control? And the fact that these people at the wrestling event saw that this kid really don't have it all together. He don't really know how to control himself. He looked like he's ready to fight at the drop of a dime all the time. I get it. You're the son of a UFC fighter, and he has a lot of bravado. He talks about fighting. I guess that's how y'all been solving every issue. But some issues you could just talk it out. You didn't have to get your lick back. And if they gave you an opportunity to get your lick back, which is a beautiful thing, because most times people don't even get a chance to get their lick back on somebody that do them wrong. But to get it in that way, yeah, that's a little crazy. He walking around like it ain't no chip on his shoulder. He got a boulder on his shoulder, boy. I don't know what it is that's not going right in his life that he actually won't, but this is crazy.
Is, don't we? We've been understanding that since we was like 19 years old. That ain't the time or the place, especially not when all the cameras. Like, bro, you don't give a fuck, huh? You just doing whatever you want to do. You gotta go lay down, bro. I'm sorry. I love Rampage, and I hate that you in a situation with your son.
Another great point Kevin Lee made. Dude, how many people, even if you were mad, how many people would do that in front of kids, in front of women, in front of all those people? Like, it ain't no getting away with that. You're going to do that in front of all those people. You would expect him to have that reaction when it was just a bunch of men around, when they were backstage or whatever. You wait until all those people around, and that's what you do to somebody? As a trained fighter, knowing the consequences for you hitting somebody as a trained fighter, you just don't give a damn. Like Kevin Lee said, you don't care about nothing. Like, there's no way that you do that in front of all those people. Like, I would have heard that dude talking about it. Like, man, I'm gonna go in there and hit him for real. And I would have just thought, okay, he finna go in there and get one lick back, get his good punch in, even if it's strong, he gonna get his punch back. But to do all that, there can't nobody be with you doing all that.
But you got to talk to him. You got to be a real man. He got to stand up on that, and you can go lay down for a little bit.
Raja Jackson was scripted to deliver fake punches to the wrestler, but instead he threw 22 real punches at an unconscious Stuart Smith before being separated. Friends of the pro wrestler have stated that he is now awake, but in very bad shape.
Friends of the pro wrestler said he is now awake. Now awake and in very bad shape. Missing teeth. Golly, man. Hey, I'm praying for dude. Dude must be a soldier, because ain't nowhere in the world I wouldn't sue your ass. I need my teeth fixed. I need everything fixed. Everything you knocked out and shattered, I need it fixed. I need your daddy to come and kick on in a little chain, because I need my money. Mm-hmm. And they got a lot of joking videos, right? The father and the son got a lot of videos that it's almost like he Rampage's little homie. Rampage seemed to have raised him like a homie and not a son. Rampage kicked my ass. I already know that, but I still got to state my opinion. This is and this right here ain't that bad, but it's you can kind of see that this kid, like this, watch this.
The grocery store. So I'm gonna tell him a story about that one time when we was living over there in the first house I bought. Then I had to take a shower right after you, and you had just came out of the shower, and I slipped. Fucking shower was slippery as fuck. I slipped. I was slipping on one of your kids, nigga. You're in there jacking off in the shower.
I don't be doing that.
True story. True story.
I saw him. Okay, chat. Since you want to do that, I be trying to spare him, chat. But I walked in on him. He had this one bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? She was real bad, and she was pegging him while he was gooning him. Bro,
Yeah, you went too far.
She was pegging him, while he was gooning in the shower, bro. That shit was the craziest thing I ever seen. I be trying to spare him. You know, I don't be trying. I don't be trying.
Okay. Nigga went too far.
So he pegged him in the shower. This is their relationship. They have this relationship where they're ranking and joking back and forth like they cool. I'm watching their video trying to figure out why this boy so angry. Watch this. I've been trying to figure out what the hell is this boy so angry for? Why can't he be pranked and calm down and be normal?
Motherfucking years old, nigga. So don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Well, you think you can take me, don't you?
Yeah, I can take.
Son, I don't give a fuck how old you get. I've been doing this shit for 25 years, nigga. As long as you've been alive, you ain't gonna never be able to take me.
All right, this is where you need feminine energy to enter the room and say, hey, y'all playing too much. Hey, Rampage, don't talk to your son like that. You gotta keep a certain level of respect. That's when a woman is needed. That's when you say, hey, look, boy, whoa. Don't do all this now. Y'all playing all the time, and he's not gonna know when you playing and when you not. So he gonna talk to you like a homie and not like a daddy. So when it's time to be daddy, he don't know when you being daddy. He's looking at you as a homie. And if you look at it, every situation that it seemed like, if this is how they figured out all the situations, I know this looked like a skit, but when they had a disagreement, this shit looked like it was on cue. They both started looking at each other, taking their phones. Look how he looking at him like, nigga, I'll whoop you. They both look at each other like, man, I'll take my phone out of my pocket and we can get physical right away. They both do it on cue. This don't seem scripted. This was natural.
Look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
Watch when they started taking stuff out their pocket. Shit, that's what I was waiting on. Shit, what's up? What you want to do?
Well, you think you can take me, don't you?
Yeah, I can take.
Son, I don't give a fuck how old you get. I've been doing this shit for 25 years, nigga. As long as you've been alive, you ain't gonna never be able to take me. Fuck you. You see it right now, you 25 motherfucking years old.
Some people think that's great. Some people think that's, and that's cool. If that's how you kick it with your son. But there got to be a little balance. There got to be some, hey, daddy will whoop your ass. You keep playing now. There got to be that. It can't be all jokes and playing all the time. Now, some people say in the chat his mother passed away early. And that's unfortunate because it seems like he got a loving father. His dad know what he know. I mean, he probably has his limitations, probably from the hood. He probably just focusing on making his son tough. What do you say? All right, let's see how he handled this up. There's some other people talking about his other son. I ain't playing wrestling with my son. I don't play wrestle with no man. You ain't gonna size me up. Because if you ever thinking about, these play wrestles taught me something so I can get serious. No, I'm not even gonna give you that. I'm not even gonna give you that opportunity. I don't play fight. I don't slap box. I don't play wrestle. I don't do none of that. Because every time I played wrestle or I saw someone do it, it always turned into a real fight. And if it ain't turned into a real fight, it's on the way.
On stream.
You gotta try me on the street.
I wouldn't.
You gotta clown on me like Roger.
Nah, I don't fucking clown on you.
Nah.
What? This nigga live already? I keep forgetting about this nigga. He don't never tell me when he go live.
Yeah, I'm out of here, man. I'm not getting on the street. I'm not going shopping with you. You gotta start trolling me.
I never troll you, son.
You're always trolling me.
No, but not on stream. I like you.
I don't trust you. You gotta start saying shit.
Nah,
His other son smart. Oh, hell no. You got a camera on? I'm gonna get away from you. You're gonna start trolling. He know his pops. He not taking them serious. He's smiling. He said, wait a minute, I'm finna get up out of here because you finna start trolling. Now, why is this kid so fun loving and he understand his pops, but the other kid take everything and want to whoop everybody? But maybe it's because his son is taking what he's saying serious, like this statement right here. I actually like you. Maybe he's being sensitive.
Yeah, I'm not getting on the street. I'm not going shopping with you. You're gonna start trolling me.
I never troll you, son.
You're always trolling me.
No, but not on the stream. I like you.
I don't trust you. You gotta start saying shit.
No, I don't never talk shit about you to your face.
Okay.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
On the street?
All right, drive safe.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
See you there.
All right. God damn it. There go Roger fucking up some other shit. I can't even hang out with streaming has fucking ruined my life. Fucked up my life, my sugar mamas. Now my damn kids don't want to hang out with me because they think I'm embarrassing. And fucking Nick just going live and not even fucking telling me. You think I'm gonna troll you on stream?
You gotta troll me on the street.
I wouldn't.
You gotta clown on me like Roger.
Nah, I don't fucking clown on you.
Nah.
What? This nigga live already? I keep forgetting about this nigga. He don't never tell me when he go live.
Yeah, I'm out of here, man. I'm not getting on the street. I'm not going shopping with you. You're gonna start trolling me.
I never troll you, son.
You always troll.
It don't look like this son wanted nothing to do with the fighting that he does or none of that. Rampage always cursing, and we all do that. I'm not really concerned about that. I don't understand. Like I said, he talked to him like a homeboy, not a pop. But where is that video that I found last night? Right here. This video going to explain a lot. Yeah, this video is going to explain a lot. I had people coming in my chat last night. Oh man, I don't trust Kwame no more. I used to respect him, but he's speaking up for white people. And I'm like, what? This is on the Mand channel, MAND, original content. But I think this video do a good job of explaining it. I can't help that some people look at every situation as color. And here's why I came on the internet from the get-go saying I watch behavior. There's a video of him saying he has college money for his last two kids and bail money for his other son. Yeah, I played that last night. I actually have that video on private or I got that video down, so I can make sure that little fight part I blurred it out. Let me see. I text somebody about it. See if they text me back. Okay. There we go. Roger just made one bad mistake. Oh, it's going to be a big bad mistake. Salute to you, bro. Yeah, that's going to be a big bad mistake. Because of the things he said. He said, I always wanted to hurt a pro wrestler. Like, that was your dream?
It's Raja Obama.
This is Raja Jackson, son of legendary fighter Quentin Rampage Jackson. And if you haven't seen the video yet, he got into some pretty bad shit last night. So to give some backstory to this whole thing, Raja was invited by his friend AJ Mana, someone who's wrestling on the card that night for Knox Wrestling. Raja even states later that he does not care about wrestling, that he's only here to support his friend AJ.
Yeah, AJ's Mana's on the fight card. That's the only reason why I'm here.
AJ takes Raja to the back to meet the wrestlers that he's familiar with, the ones that he actually knows.
As Presidente, I fucking hate you. I hate this dude. Worse.
And that's when Psycho Stu decides to come up behind Raja, stick his belly out, hands at the hips to get some camera time. Raja, unfazed, not caring, just decides to keep talking to the dudes until Psycho Stu decides to take matters into his own hands.
Where's the real McKill at? Where's he at?
You don't need to worry about him. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's what.
Oh, you don't.
This is where things start to go south. Unfortunately, the dude was probably pretty drunk already, didn't know what was going on, and saw the camera and Raja and thought that this was some sort of skit or that Raja was another pro wrestler recording something for the promotion. The worst part about it being that this guy took one of these prop cans to Raja's head, not knowing that Raja was already recovering from a concussion that he got in light sparring from a spinning kick just a couple days ago.
No, I didn't go with my pops. How does my head feel? I'm still fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie. It's part of the reason why I didn't stream earlier. I was supposed to stream. Going to fucking balling with AJ, but my head was fucked up. I was throwing up. Stream.
It's a couple days ago. He was already recovering from a concussion that he got in light sparring from a spinning kick.
And that brought back memories. That's how that nigga got me at the park. But see, he hit him in the ear. Mine like skipped across the top of my head. I ain't dizzy, nothing. I was just like, nah, before this mug connect for real, I think I'm gonna hit him with a stick. I was a smart little old booger. But before he connect with me for real, while I'm wobbling like that, I'm finna go pick up a stick. I was trained by the old school. You fight him, and if you can't beat him, you hit him with a stick. That's how it used to be in the old school. Everybody went home that way. You just hit him with a stick, and then you can take off running. You can do whatever you want to do, but you hit him with a stick that day. I'm not promoting violence. Freeing the slaves was a mistake. What the? Hey, man. What did you talk about? Black Dynamite? Man, you almost made me block you. What is wrong with you? Yeah, but that nigga gave me a spinning house kick when I was a teenager. The young boy knew karate. He was older than me. He knew karate. I said, oh, yeah. You a trained fighter, buddy. I don't want no smoke. You got to know. That's why fighting is cool. It lets you know pecking order. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I want to whip your behind. And then he hit me with that spinning kick. You know what? Boy, you trained. You get up out my face, punk. You still talk trash. But it's trained and untrained. Everybody can fight, but it's trained and untrained. And shit, he was trained, so I shut up. But this dude, I don't know why he was out at an event thinking about fighting, because at any given moment, you could be this. I don't even know why he was out the house. He should have been somewhere still chilling and taking it easy.
Just a couple days ago.
No, I didn't go with my pops. How does my head feel? I'm still fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie. It's part of the reason why I didn't stream earlier. I was supposed to stream. Going to fucking balling with AJ, but my head was fucked up. I was throwing up and shit. My dad is. Yeah, I'm fucked up right now, guys. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I know I need a fucking rest, but yeah. So I'm gonna take a break from it for a while, but you know, my coach, my lifting coach and shit, one of my teammates, Andre, who was on the stream the last time, is having a pro wrestling show, and I told him I will come and support, and I wanted to bring you guys with me. You know what I'm saying? Get an MRI. I'm gonna go definitely get checked out on Monday though. Yeah, I was throwing up and shit. My head still feels like funny. I'm not even gonna cap.
You can then hear Stu ask Raja if he's gonna say.
He should have went and got that MRI before Monday, because you know, I was wondering why can't you get up under control? What are you so mad about? Why can't you get up under control? You going absolutely H over a cracked can. I couldn't believe it. Empty can. Full can, give him 5 punches maybe. Empty can, 1, 2. You a trained fighter. I'm sure you got a one-hitter quitter. But this was too much.
When he has to get reminded by his fellow wrestlers that he is not one of them and is not one of the workers.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking
Bro.
worker, bro.
What the fuck was it? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro. No, I will fuck
No,
him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know you will.
No.
We're good.
I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit.
After telling
I like this Hawaiian dude energy. This dude, he looks like a Samoan, or he's from Hawaiian or something like that. And at first he was laughing. He thought everything was cool. And then he was like, all right, man, I know you would, bro. I know you would. Gave him a hug. He should have hugged him about 10 more times. It looked like this kid just need a hug for him to cry.
Bro.
What the fuck was it? Hold
Look,
on.
at first he was laughing, but he was like, whoa. Get up.
I know.
He gonna give him a hug right off rip. I know you good. Come on, man.
No, I know you.
Trying to show him, calm down, bro. But this is what we got in our society. You can't calm these little Negroes down. Imagine this being a street fight. When the young man picked the guy up and slammed the back of his head on the ground, he was already unconscious. And then you get on top of him and punch him like that. If this was on the concrete, the dude that got hit 22 times on the ground, he probably would have been unalive. If you pick a guy up like that, slam him on the ground and bounce his head off the back of the ground, you probably need to call an ambulance right then and there. But if you get on top of them and punch them 22 times, you probably going to run the risk of giving them severe brain damage or worse. We got these out of control people on earth now that if you do anything to them, they think it's grounds to unalive you. Anything. Oh, he stepped on my shoe. Oh, he hit an empty can on me, man. You see what he did to me? All this pent up aggression for no reason. This pent up aggression for no reason. The punishment don't fit the crime. Whatever happened to slapping the cowboyish out of somebody? That's good enough. The man admitted the camera didn't even, the beer didn't even hurt him.
Well, we're good.
I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit.
After telling Roger that he didn't know who he was, Stu then gets reprimanded by AJ. AJ gets pretty upset and lets him know that he's just a worker and that he needs to not be on all the time.
I'm good. Apologize for that. Man. Fix that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Tracy. So what are you doing? Good, dude.
Nah, fuck that, dude.
No, so Stu, poquito, cámara el pie.
Then the Samoan aunt tells us that Stu does this all the time and constantly mistakes stuff for being a part of the storyline.
Sorry about that, dude. He always think that we're working over here like it's part of the fucking storyline.
Just keep quiet. What kind of homo shit?
Rampage. That's how we
No, bro.
Go ahead, Stu. Let's go.
After getting rejected twice, Stu realizes that Roger was having no parts of his apology until somebody suggests that Roger can interrupt his match and give him his receipt then Roger accepts the
I
apology.
appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were
I get it. We're working out. Well, he's going to come out on your matches. I know you keep thinking.
He said the can was a wrestling hit, aka fake. Roger himself said it didn't hurt. Yeah. Most hated never faded. The promoters need to take responsibility too. I agree. They are the ones that suggested Roger get his receipt during the show. Roger is not a professional wrestler. That was a bad call all the way around. I 100% agree. I said that in my video last night. I had to take down. I'm gonna put back up, but I 100% agree.
We're working. We're always working.
I get it now. Now you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're always working. So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your match so we can fucking seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Well, now you just involved fucking Rampage himself because that's his boy. No, he can handle it.
Yeah, I can handle myself. Yeah, I can handle myself.
Rampage gonna come whoop your ass.
You don't need his dad. He handle his own shit.
Yeah, I got my own shit.
After setting up the interruption for Roger on Stu's match, AJ comes over and lets him know the game plan and tries to explain what went on with Stu.
No.
What he thought was he was a pro. Yeah, another thing is, even when we are working like that, you don't fucking,
That's what I'm saying.
So, you don't. He's a fucking idiot. So when you run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is. Give him that fucking receipt, bro.
So it don't sound like this is first time meeting these people. When he said You know what? You know what? When you get in that ring, give him his receipt. You remember what a receipt is, right? Do you remember what a receipt is? So that must mean somebody taught him some of the wrestling terminology. Somebody showed him something. They definitely didn't show him that. He asked him, do you know what a receipt is? That might have absolved them from their responsibility. If they have a thing in wrestling called a receipt, and it involves some fake punches or just a level of get back, I don't think that justified what he did. So let's see.
Tag this shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag this shit.
After being given the go-ahead to give this guy his receipt, Roger's on go mode for the rest of the night.
I'll get it that day. As long as I get my lick back, I'm straight. I'm straight.
This is kind of the turning point in the night as Roger gets time to chill out and kind of think about everything and gets rage baited by all the comments in the stream.
This nigga got knocked out. I didn't even get knocked out. I didn't even fuck that guy up. Cause nigga, if I would have done something, then they would have kicked me out of this shit. Then there would be no more stream today. That shit pissed me off, bro. It didn't even hurt. It just pissed me off.
It didn't even hurt. It just pissed me off. So that means you just got emotional. Something that didn't even hurt you, you almost unalived somebody. A guy almost flatlined for 6 minutes, allegedly, over something that didn't even hurt you. This is the dangerous side of social media. When everybody else is watching and tell you a punk, you got beat up. A bunch of kids that can't fight, that can't do nothing. You a punk. You lost, dude. This is crazy. When they watch this video, let me add this. When they watch that video of a kid saying, I wasn't even hurt, I didn't even get hurt, and then they see the video of this dude on top of this dude pummeling him with punches, after you just admitted that it didn't hurt, you don't think there's going to be backlash for that after you said it didn't hurt? Yeah, I think the jury is going to see something different. If Buddy pressed charges, I think the state is going to have to pick it up because dude's allegedly saying he's not going to press charges. After taking a whipping like that, the dude, I think he's still saying he's not going to press charges. Bro, he's a kid. Man, he's 25 years old. He ain't no fucking kid. What is with y'all? 25 years old, you walk into somebody's courtroom, they not going to call you no kid. Nigga, they sentencing 16-year-olds to life sentences. This is a 25-year-old man. Coco, what you doing on the beach? Coco, what you doing out there on the beach, girl? Good morning to you. He 25, 1/3 of his life. Yeah, it's funny how we give certain kids, certain men, we call them kids based on who they are. He's 25, he a kid. In the streets, most young kids don't even think they're going to make it to 25. But he a kid. 25-year-old man, MMA fighter, shouldn't be insecure about nothing. He can beat majority of the men walking around in the world in a one-on-one fight. He just lacks a little self-control, a little empathy for people.
I know this is crazy. This is like my third or fourth stream.
Now, at this point of the night, Roger's dad, Rampage, got informed on what's been going on with his son on his kick stream through the comments.
I'm watching stream. I'm watching my son's stream. Where the fuck? Oh, he at the pro wrestling thing.
I'm good, King Cat. I'm good.
Hold on. Wait. You said, so we blaming this on him? Who would you blame it on? A grown 25-year-old man with a fully developed brain. That won't be the excuse. He has a fully developed brain. He's an MMA trained fighter, and he beat a guy that hands flatline on the ground, still punching him. And when he got restrained, when people punched him, he still wanted to get loose. And so let me guess. Had the guys moved out of the way, or he pushed the guys successfully out of the ring, he would have got back on top of the guy punching him some more over an empty can. Now, I'm going to give you an opportunity. I want you to hit the link. Pitbull 7858. I want your explanation on who you think is the fault. You can give the partial blame. See, that's the one thing we're not going to do over here. A grown adult male make a grown adult male decision. Yes, they can get partial of the blame for allowing him to get in the ring, but that's the extent of what I give them. Their responsibility was he's not under contract. He is highly emotional. They probably thought if he get his lick back, then it'll go no further than this. They won't tell his kicking ass daddy, but they should have never let this dude enter that ring. That's their fault in it. Now, what he did after he entered the ring, that's all on him. Can't nobody make you get on top of somebody and do all that crap. That's 100% all on him. You want to take away this young man free will because somebody else allowed him into a space. They allowed him in the ring, told him to get his lick back because he was acting all emotional. And this is how you get a lick back? No, he's responsible for every one of those punches.
He had a pro wrestling event. Let me call my son. Yeah, he had a pro wrestling event. Around men in tights and shit. I looked at his stream.
Sorry,
no, it's too loud.
Apologize, right?
Hey,
yo, because when I mentioned
did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights, nigga?
You said what?
Did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights? No.
Why didn't you tell me?
Even now, Rampage don't know the severity of his son's situation. He don't know his mental state. He joking with this boy, playing with this male bravado again, asking this boy, hey, you ever got that? You got jumped by some dudes in tights, huh? You got beat up by some dudes in tights, huh, punk? So all this playing and joking, and what was he yelling after he finished doing the deed? Ain't nobody gonna call me no punk. Ain't nobody finna call me a punk again. Ain't nobody gonna call me a punk. His daddy gonna regret calling him, playing with him before this situation happened. Instead of asking, hey son, are you okay? Are you all right? You cool? You need to leave? He playing and joking with him the whole time.
I looked at his stream.
Sorry,
no, it's
I gotta apologize, right?
Hey, yo,
because when I mentioned
did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights, nigga?
You said what?
Did you get jumped by a bunch of dudes in tights? No.
Why didn't you tell me?
No. You got a problem. I need to send my goons over there.
No. This is crazy. I thought we were family, y'all.
Did your coach take care of everything?
I apologize. So let me put you in the right direction.
I looked at your stream because my chat was going crazy. And then I got my pop in your stream. You was hugging on a dude in some damn tights. Man, you shut the fuck up. I looked at your stream and you hugging on some dudes.
You hugging on some dudes with some damn tights. Shut the fuck up. This is how you talking to his son. Instead of, how you doing, boy? You all right? You good? He come and messing with this dude, pissing him off. I used to work for Ring of Honor before it became a subsidiary under the All Elite Wrestling. Normally, the celebs and famous athletes come through to be a part of the show. They are usually prepared weeks in advance for the event. So that's what I'm saying. Wait a minute, you might be right. Let me go back. I wanted to say this earlier. And he's a trained fighter. I just want to know, how did the can hit his head? He didn't. Let me hold my mark. I'm at 8:15. When the dude hit him with the can, the young man had enough time to block.
You can then hear Stu ask Roger if he's going to
look. He pick up the can. This is a trained MMA fighter. You mean to tell me he don't have no reaction time? He don't have enough reaction time to get a forearm up
when he has to get reminded.
Look, he's just standing there. He didn't get his forearm up or nothing. Now, this is not the average person. I get it. The average person may not react, may not slip their head. As soon as this guy's hand went on the top of his head, you a fighter. Slap that thing off with your right arm and rotate around him and left hook to the chin. I'm not even a fighter, and I'm going to push this arm off, and I'm going to rotate to the right, and I'm going to pop him with a good left. And I'm not a fighter. I just done been beat up before. But I know this hand is coming off of me with the right arm, and I'm going to slide over to the side, and I'm going to hit him with a left hook so sharp, and I'm going to get on up out the way. But he didn't move. His head didn't move. His hand didn't move. Nothing moved. He just stood there until he got hit.
By his fellow wrestlers that he is not one of them. Can then hear Stu.
It was like funny. I'm not even gonna cap.
And I got this sped up, y'all.
You can then hear Stu ask Roger if he's gonna sell it when he has to get reminded by his fellow.
Look how long it took this dude to hit him with a can. You're not a good pro fighter if you can't get your hand up.
You can then hear Stu ask Roger if he's gonna sell it when he has to get reminded by his fellow wrestlers.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. He couldn't get a hand up. He couldn't do nothing. And then he got his head down to accept the blow. He put his head down to accept the blow. You put your hand on top of my head. I'm moving, running, something.
You can then hear Stu ask.
I'm not even gonna cap.
You can then hear Stu ask Roger if he's gonna sell it when he has to get
right there. Hand up. You got time to move. But hey, I don't know.
Reminded by his fellow wrestlers that he is not one of them and is not one of the.
Let's go back. I thought that was strange. I'm like, this guy ain't had no reaction time to get his hand up. I thought that was strange. Now he can kick my ass, but I just thought that was strange.
Look at your stream, nigga. You hugging on some dude, some up in your stream. You was hugging on a dude in some damn tights. Man, you shut the fuck up. I looked at your stream, nigga. You was hugging on some dude in some booty shorts. I wasn't fucking hugging on nobody. I saw you, nigga. I saw you hugging. I saw you hugging on your coach. No, I don't got no sexual fantasy, nigga. I got some eyeballs. I saw you making shit up. I ain't make nothing up. Okay, was you not around a bunch of dudes with some damn pro wrestling show? Oh, you're the pro wrestling show.
He wants to be mama right here. That's my
I thought
you tripping if you think someone who knows MMA is going to just walk away. That's what I'm saying. Nobody out there could have stopped that dude from punching him back. He's an MMA fighter. He was right in the guy's face. He could have headbutted him. He got a concussion, so he couldn't headbutt him. But he could have got an easy 1-2 off on dude, and that could have been over. There's no way in the world he couldn't get. Okay, and y'all saying he couldn't get out the way from the hit. Okay, cool. He couldn't get out the way from the hit. But if he felt defended, he could have popped him 2 times right then and there, and then people would have broke it up, and it would have been over. He upset. Yeah, telling your parents to shut the fuck up is crazy. Man, look here. Telling your parent to shut the F up is crazy. Man, I'm trying to tell. Hey, look here. I ain't no MMA fighter, but my son live with me, and he telling me to shut the F up. And when he get home, it's gonna be on. That dog ain't gonna hunt. Shut the fuck up. Who you talking to? All of this is too much. This is not an adult to kid relationship, in my opinion. This is a homie, a dad that has, probably from the hood, know what he know, and he raised his son to be tough. This is why I didn't do the whole I want to make my son tough thing, because sometimes you can hurt your kids' feelings. They want to look up to you and you beating on them. And being that Rampage is a big, strong guy, his son ain't gonna never win. So how do you give your son that vote of confidence? So I take my son to jiu-jitsu. I'm not gonna beat on you to make you tough. I'm not gonna do the typical black dad. I want my son to be a tough man. No, you're not tough just because you whipping on your son. You put your boy in karate or wrestling for a number of years, and it don't matter how somebody talk to him. He'll be tough enough to handle anybody. In the old days, wrestlers would have stomped Roger out of the ring. Yep, that's true. That is true. He lucky to walk out there. He lucky to walk out of there with no problem. But see, they know who his daddy is. The Steiner Bros, the Royal Warriors would have deleted him. That might be true, but I'm saying when when your father is a UFC fighter and you're a wrestler, right? You roll up with your little wrestling crew, and then his daddy roll up with a bunch of MMA fighters. I don't think you want to just rush to piss off the father of the son, and then ultimately piss off the father of an MMA guy like that. I don't think you want to piss him off. Anywhere he meets you at, boy, you done for. You done. You're gonna be calling the police. Police ain't gonna be able to help you. They not. You can lock in the car. They gonna go through the window. Man, have you ever seen a trained fighter get upset? Have y'all ever seen a trained fighter get upset around a bunch of civilians and the destruction that one person can cause? If you've never seen it, I hope you don't. Because they totally different. If they're around people that are not trained, man, it's a scary thing, buddy. Trust me. You almost gotta beg them to stop or do something worse to them, because it ain't no stopping them.
At a baby oil show, nigga. Everybody was all listening and shit. All right, long as you say.
You never know. Y'all keep playing with me and I'm the right ticket.
Nah.
So get over there.
Now y'all got my son mad at me. Are y'all happy now?
Rampage, wasn't nobody on the phone but you, bro. Don't nobody got your son mad at you but you. You was the only one on the phone. He got off the phone talking about, this nigga is a troll. He got off the phone talking about, hey, now y'all got my son mad at me. You was the only one on the phone. Your son mad because you making the little, gay innuendos, gay jokes in a situation where he really mad. Is Rampage ever serious? He probably only serious when he in the ring knocking people's teeth out their mouth. But it seems like he just joked 24 hours a day when he not fighting. And maybe that's his defense mechanism to cope, to be around people. Because I'm sure people get on his nerve all the time and he can knock them out. Salute, Candyman. Kwame scared of the white man. What the hell this guy? I remember this dude from last time trolling me. Yep, I'm sure it is. You should be too then. Have you seen the history of violence of them white boys? If they ain't have laws, your ass would be scared of white boys too. This probably a white boy saying that. Yeah, I'm scared of white boys. What the hell this got to do with white boys? We over here discussing the behavior of somebody who just so happens to be black. And you talking about somebody fearing somebody. What is wrong with you? TJ versus Rampage. Shit, no, man. Rampage a kill, my brother. Rampage a big kid. And that's why Roger acts the way he does, the way he acts. It seemed like you're right. It seemed like he's right. This guy, he be emotional, boy. This dude is an upset fella.
He straight up dissed me.
For the rest of the night, Raja gets successfully rage baited by every single person in his comments, letting him know that he's a fake crash out, a pussy, a pushover, and just gets disrespected everywhere that he goes.
I'm a fake crash out. All right, bet. You about to see how fake of a crash out I am. Now I get a chance to get in the ring and do some shit to him. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. I don't know. Fucking can.
Get the spot in the Wild Samoan
Exactly.
Cup tournament.
Watch. My dad can't never call me a bitch. Straight up. Tell me to fake him. They say I can hit him for real. Exactly. People think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game. Straight up, bro. I'm just really, like I said, guys, I'm really fucking humble at the end of the day. This nigga ain't no fighter, but I'm gonna really have to show him, like, nigga, you can't just hit a fucking can on my goddamn face. W, if you want to see me, you want to see if I can pick him up. W. It was not a fake can, bro. It was not a fake can. I'm telling you that shit right now. It didn't hurt, but it wasn't a fake can. That was a real ass can. Bet.
After getting cooked by the comments, Roger gets impatient and stands up and asks one of the workers when the guy's coming out so he can interrupt and slam the dude.
I don't know when I'm getting in the ring. I can ask. I'm gonna go ask. Let's go ask. Y'all gonna let me know when I'm getting in the ring? Okay.
Right during the next match, I'm gonna sit right behind you. I'm gonna give you a tap to let you know.
All right, bet.
That was the only thing Roger needed to know. Now he knew that he was gonna fuck that.
When am I getting in the ring? When I'm getting in the ring? Okay. He's satisfying his chat. God, boy, even the chat on these other channels mess people's life up. The chat will mess you up, boy. The chat will mess you up.
Beat up once he got that signal, and then that signal finally came. Roger then starts to pull everything out of his pocket one by one and hand it over to his trainer. And I think at this point, there was no getting Roger back. He was dead set on what he was going to go in there and do. While Roger gets ready to interrupt the match, the cameraman's getting different angles and even getting a little bit excited for the fight himself.
Oh, let's do this.
I can't really read what they're saying right here, but I know that the guy behind him is the one that gave him the signal to go ahead and interrupt the match.
I don't know if it's me, but it looked like he's shaking a little bit. Let me slow it down. That's normal. Is he shaking?
Go ahead and interrupt the match.
His upper body convulsing like that. Is he shaking his feet? He must be got his legs nervous, tapping his legs up and down, and is shaking his upper body because, boy, he in deep thought, boy. He's very pensive. Big word, Willie Williams. He seems pensive. That's why I don't hang with slow people. I like to hang with people that's smarter than me, so I can learn things like pensive. Yeah, he seems in deep thought. He's like going over in his head, whipping this dude ass. I think he knew what he was going to do before he did it. Look at this. Like, he's shaking and everything.
I'm so sorry.
No, stop it!
That's you.
You! Get on! You sound close to me.
Damn, they ain't want to blur this one out either. I just wanted to show the hit to the back of the head. I got to show the slam. I'm trying to show the slam without the punches because their punches is crazy. The slam, the dude goes unconscious from the slam. They don't slam people like this in wrestling. You don't hit somebody back of their head off the ground. That don't happen in wrestling. They slam you in a way that they back hit the mat. You don't pick a grown man up and slam. If somebody does this, this is why MMA fighters are so dangerous. If an MMA fighter does this to you and you fight them on the street, this is why they tell them don't fight on the street. If he does this one move to you on the street, you done. You're going to bust your cerebellum. Your head is going to crack open and you're going to need staples in the back of your head. One of my cousins got in a fight in high school. And he was fighting the dude. He got clipped, hit in the jaw. Boom! And when he went down, he bounced the back of his head up off the pavement. He is bleeding out of his head. His jaw was broke. He had to be taken by ambulance to the hospital. And they was more worried about his head injury from hitting the ground than anything else. They was worried about his head hitting the ground than anything else. Now, this type of elevation and head smacking the ground, I mean, it could be instant problems right here if this was concrete. And he immediately sprung into action, ready for those punches. That's why I had to hurry up and get this shit on block. Now the dude head bounced up off the pavement. He's already unconscious. He's already out of it. You didn't even have to hit him no more after this. He's done. He's done. Now, after he hit the dude 22 strikes, let me put something over this so I can fast forward it, because you know how they watch me. I can't even fast forward without them getting mad at me, boy. Let me put something up here so I can fast forward. I don't even want them to see the strikes. I don't even want them to see the strikes through the fast forward. Because he got so many hits off on this dude. Boy, and nobody can get this boy. All right, so okay. Let me see. All right, so now they got him under control. That's how long it take them to get this boy under control. For those of y'all who think this fake, that's how long. He slung the referee off of him in 10 seconds and got off 3 more punches. Thank God for this dude in the pink, because this dude with that got the black shirt on, he got slung up underneath the ropes for this to be fake. No reason for a 20-piece wing combo after a slam. I'm trying to tell you. We are so emotional that we think that this is how you respond to somebody hitting you with a fake can. Now, this dude jumped on his back. What are you trying to do, bro? What are you trying to do? This dude is flatlined. This is what somebody's going to see in the courtroom. A dude being flatlined on the ground, a dude on your back, and you at no point saying, okay. You got it. You got it. You got it. That's enough. You right. That's enough. Instead of him saying that, he wants some more. Look, he really trying to do everything in his power to get free from this dude in the pink. He pushing him, shoving him, flipping him, and look at the dude, ain't moved yet. The dude ain't moved yet. You want to tell me this is the punishment that you give somebody for hitting you with an empty can? Are you fucking serious? For those of you who sitting up here saying that this is what you do to somebody after they unconscious in a fight, I pray that you get into a fight and you meet a man like this guy that's not a merciful ass whooper, and he pummel you after you unconscious on the ground. Yeah, I hope you meet a fighter like him. This ain't fighting. This ain't a sport. This ain't fighting. This is an out of control animal. That's not what fighting is for. Sometimes you fight, you have a misunderstanding with somebody, you fight, and sometimes those people can go back in the bar and have a beer. You can't go back in the bar and have a beer with a wild animal like this. There's no honor in what he does. There was no honor in this. A one-on-one fight, that shows honor. That shows respect. This wasn't no one-on-one fight. He slammed a dude, ain't looking, and pummel him that many times. The man trying to get loose to get some more, and the dude down on the ground ain't even moving. He trying to get some more. He slung this dude off. He trying to get some more. Look at this.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man.
Kids screaming in the background. Imagine kids screaming in the background, women screaming. He did this in front of families. He did this in front of women, children, everybody that was in the arena. And this is what you're supposed to do when somebody hit you with an empty can. Look at this. Still trying to get loose. Look at the guy. Feet ain't moving. Body ain't moving. Nothing ain't moving. Thank you for your service. This is what we do to military men that make a mistake. We try to beat them half to death over an empty can. And it's people in the chat, just because this is a black man saying, oh man, he's a white dude, that's what he get. A white man, first of all, any man hit a can across my head, I'm gonna be looking to fight. Any man. It ain't just a color. We understand it. We get it. Leave the color out. any man slap a man in the head with a full can of beer like I thought it was, then there's problems. I wouldn't have felt no type of way seeing a dude get beat up. Not in this way, though. Right then and there on the spot, give him some act right, call it a day. And nobody would have cared. 1, 2, 3, break it up. Then you can apologize after I got you leaking because you shouldn't have touched me. But in this manner, no, this ain't cool at all. And then the fact that he's trying to get loose after a dude is flatlined on the ground. You wild animals that's talking about, yeah, man, this was cool. This ain't nothing wrong with this. Y'all some wild ass animals. You don't keep beating on somebody when they on the ground sleep. What are you trying to accomplish? You telling me you a murderer? Because the man done got whipped. Whatever he did beforehand, he can't do it no more. I'm pretty sure he's sorry about what he did. He said sorry already, but for sure he's sorry now. If you'll let him wake up to tell you. You damn sure animal. You are out of control animal for sure. And just for that, we get you ain't really an animal though, because you won't even show your face. Let me drop the link for you, animal. Now let me show you these dudes that sit up in the chat and they say these things. He an animal. I guess he an animal. I'm gonna drop the link for the animal. And I want you to come up here on camera, animal. Where that message at where he said, I guess I'm an animal. Where is that at? Cause I want to drop the link for you. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like people like you in my chat, around me, nothing. Cause you never know when animals like you gonna go on the loose again. I don't hang out with tigers and lions and bears, so I don't want to hang out with you either. You think he did his job? Okay, so this is the guy that said he guess he an animal. So let me drop the link for the animal. I think you playing a character because you won't even show your face, animal. Now, I want you to hit the link and then we both show our face. And let's see if you truly the animal that you say you are, or you just a nigga hiding behind an emoji. No. I understand that, big dog. You say it is what it is, KB. Yeah, I got it. But let's put a face and a name on what you're saying. I don't believe nothing you saying until B-Ram YT come up here and stand on what he's saying, that he thinks that this young man, whatever he did, was justified. Be a man and say you an animal up here with your face on it. Because my channel get a lot of reach. And I'm pretty sure if somebody noticed that you think you an animal and this is what you do to people, they wouldn't have your black ass around them. White ass, black ass, or whatever you are. So whatever you are, B-Ram, come up here and hit the link and show your face. I said show your face. So this is not B-Ram. This is my cousin. We don't want to talk to you, cuz. We want to talk to B-Ram. We want the dudes that hide in the shadows and try to act pro-black and try to act like this is a pro-black thing and act like this is what you're supposed to be doing. Now, see, you just proved you wasn't no animal like you claim you is. You too scared to come up here and stand on it. They'll fire your ass in the morning. Now, somebody get this nigga up out my chat. I can't stand cowards. I can't stand cowards. No, it won't make you a man. It'll make you stand on what you say. You said something, and society have a way of showing men like you're not an animal at all. They'll put your ass in a cage within a cage, and that glass go out your eye. You'll see that you ain't no animal. Now come hit the link, animal. Come hit the link, animal. You just a nigga with a disposition, hide behind an emoji, knowing damn well in real life, though, if you was to ever say this and put your face on what you were saying, your ass would be fired. So come put your face on it. Come put your face on what you saying. Exactly. Uh-oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute, guy in the pink. Now, Rampage might want to come see about you. Because it looked like you hit him with a headbutt. Now, it's enough men that y'all got him under control. Now, you got him here. A guy got him by his waist holding on the rope. There's another guy. It looked like he headbutted him. I can't see him all the way, but that jump move, it looked like he going to lunge up. Yeah, that's a headbutt for sure. Now, this is why this young man should not have been at this event. This young man already has a concussion. He's been struck in the head with an empty can. He's in there wrestling around, punching and exerting energy, which you're not supposed to do with a concussion. And then he just got headbutted again with a concussion. I know you're saying so what, but I'm just talking about for his safety. This is why he shouldn't have been at an event. That headbutt is not going to, he's not supposed to be taking more blows to the head while he's in concussion protocol. That was definitely a headbutt. So the guy that's not even supposed to be at this event goes to the event with a concussion and gets headbutted. He's been getting rage baited by his fans and dad about being soft and fake, and he let it go, or he let it get to his head and felt like he needed to prove something. So he shouldn't be on any social media sites. And Rampage need to stop playing with this boy, because martial arts is about discipline, and it doesn't seem like he understood that part of martial art. Teaching somebody how to fight is one thing, but you don't want a bunch of untamed gorillas running around the streets. Damn all that joking and picking. Motherfuckers talk about me my whole life. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna act like this just for some strangers. He don't know nail one of them people. That's not an excuse. If I don't know you, it's fuck you. I don't know you. Why am I gonna crash out over what you saying? And you call that manly? What is y'all thought process on manhood? You think you a man just because you pummel people and punch them? That don't make you a man. Anybody can pummel and punch. If you learn how to fight, anybody can pummel somebody and punch somebody. Can you walk off and have enough discernment that, nigga, my kids at home, this shit ain't that important. My wife at home, this ain't that important. That's a man. We got it confused on what manhood is. It ain't just all about fighting. And martial arts ain't all about whooping somebody's ass. It's about the discipline. This kid need to go back and really learn martial arts for real, and the art of the discipline of it, and not just out here trying to whoop somebody's ass. He learning how to fight so he can prove that he's not a punk, instead of learning how to fight just to protect himself. He is no better than a person that go get a brand new gun and can't wait to shoot somebody. That's the type of personality this seemed like to me.
For the rest of the video, you can't really hear anything. The audio is pretty messed up. I don't know what happened to the camera, but it happened to stay that way. Basically, the point of it is Roger he basically gets jumped right here. He got bit a couple times. He gets walked out of the place, and they follow him out. Raja makes it outside of the venue, and as you can see kind of behind him, I want you to pay attention to this dude in the blue. He follows him. He makes some threats to him. He's basically trying to get him to come back. I think what he was trying to do is distract him long enough for the police to come, because I know that they had called the police immediately after he attacked him. So I'm guessing he was going to try and fight him or stall him long enough to keep him there. Or I don't know. Point of it is he was trying to rage bait Raja into fighting somebody else.
No, that dude wasn't gonna fight him by himself. He already saw what happened to his homeboy. They were gonna jump his ass till the police get there. They wanted to get their get back. If he would have engaged that second time, he would have lost big time. They were gonna jump him and stomp him, and then the police would have came and picked him up off the ground. I don't think he's been arrested already. I haven't seen an update that he was arrested. They was trying to bait him into that whipping so the police can get there.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit.
One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Come on, man. We leaving, man. We walking away, bro. Let's not take it serious. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go. Roger, I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit.
Let's go.
You ain't gonna do shit to me, bro.
Let's go,
you can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with me, bro.
Let's go.
You can't fuck with me.
This is what I don't understand. Most trained fighters and most people that know what they can do, they not this emotional and loud. This guy seems like he's unsure about something. Why are you so aggressive, emotional, and loud? You can whip everybody behind out here. Why are you so upset? You right, they can't mess with you. So why are you so angry? I don't understand that. You can go to a gym and you can see the guys who just learning, they loud, they trying to tell and prove. The guys who can really fight, they ain't saying nothing. Peoria, all these guys in the UFC that can really fight, yeah, they're gonna let their hands do the talking. He ain't gotta be all this loud, raging out. And I think his dad need to stop picking with him about them homosexual jokes and calling him a punk. That's almost like his dad bullied him into this situation. He mean well. I don't think he intended to make this boy this angry, but this boy got some problem. This aggressive, this angry over some stupid shit like that.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you chopper.
Oh, I had it on mute. I put this comment up, and I'm warning you. One more comment about talking about my mouth on any man, you gonna be out of my chat. I'm okay with a little bit of trolling. I'm not okay with you placing my mouth on men and all that. So another troll like that, you out of here, and you won't be back. All right. Now that we got that understood. This is Rampage watching his dad. Hold on. This is Rampage watching his own. Slam down. Look at Frico. Frico like, what the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then they got him. 22 punches. Unguarded. They got him. And then now they pulling him off, and Rampage is looking at his son's handiwork.
might get banned off TikTok too. But that's not
He might go to jail. He might get put off kick too. Damn. Damn. Crazy work. He's worried about kick instead of if this boy go to jail. If he go to jail, there's no kick. Like, I don't understand that. It's not his fault, somebody said.
He might go to jail. He might get banned off TikTok too. But that's not that was bad. I hope it was safe.
That was bad. Even his own father is realizing that was bad. I hope it was staged. This is why I said, you know what? This internet shit is cool. I make a lot of money on this internet, but I focus more on real life. This internet, it can trick you. This internet have people coming up over here trying to start beefs to get noticed, saying stupid, disrespectful stuff to get noticed. The internet is a weird place. You got to have balance, so you get lost in the sauce. You get lost in the sauce. You got to be able to be real with yourself. Somebody say play the fight on Twitch and not on YouTube. Y'all don't want to see that real thing, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, you 22 blows unguarded. Y'all don't want to see that. It's hard to watch. I'm telling you.
I hope it stays because sometimes people do hardcore. Some people do hardcore pro wrestling. Chat. What's that?
Hello? Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up. He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My bad.
You didn't have to do all that shit. I understand all that heat. You didn't have to fucking take advantage.
All right, I'll call you back later.
Let's go. Ready? Get in the car. Let's go.
As you can tell by the heavy breathing and the pacing around, Raja did not want to hear that guy is not awake and flatlined, and probably thinking that he killed him and facing a lot more jail time than what he's already facing, attacking him. Thankfully, from Rampage Jackson, Raja's dad, we know that Psycho Stu is awake and stable, and that he does not condone any of Raja's actions, that he suffered a concussion recently and probably shouldn't have even done anything that involves physical contact.
Probably that's a fact. He shouldn't have done anything that had any physical contact in it. That's a fact. That's a fact. Roger gave him a 20-piece extra crispy. Roger ass might go to jail. I ain't gonna lie, he should go be arrested. You don't never. Everybody thinking this shit cool if it was their son. They talking about the color of somebody's skin. What if that was your goddamn son? What if that was your daddy? You don't do no shit like that, man. That's stupid. I don't like. That's coward shit to me. I don't care how good you can fight. You beat up somebody. You won the fight, nigga. Don't be stupid. Don't crash out. I don't even like people like that in real life. Nigga, what is wrong with you? Nigga, you emotional. Just because you can fight good don't mean you ain't no bitch. It's somebody out there that'll do you that same way. Going around rage, beating on people because you can't get your shit together. You're a coward. You're a clown. I respect people that kick somebody's ass for the understanding, and then you good? You got it? You understand now? Okay, I'm gone. That's how you fight somebody. You don't act like no goddamn jackass. Somebody do you like that. They should have Bones Jones just on the sideline waiting for people who act like that. I like that show, Bully Beatdown. When they catch people that like to bully people, you know, they should have John Jones in the ring just waiting on them. I think John Jones should be getting all of them in the ring, if you ask me. What's his name? Ngannou. Wait on him in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Let Ngannou get a hold of him. That'll teach him. But listen, I want to show y'all something, man. I want to show y'all this video. She on the other foot, Rampage will be crying. Oh man, all of America will be losing their goddamn mind if a white boy was over top of Rampage Jackson or any black boy pummeling them like that. Man, they'll be going crazy. We'll be in the street marching. We'll be hearing from Jesse Jackson, big head ass, little neck. It'll be on. But now I can't say that this is some bull crap without it being a problem. This channel, Pop, what is this? Pop Glera? I don't know how to say it. I apologize. I'm showing it. Pop Glare. 242 subscribers. I didn't know this thing just came up on my timeline. I swear to God, this phone will be listening to me. I was saying it on another person's timeline, and I was talking about Slim Thug. I said, man, this nigga Slim Thug living like a boss for real. He own his own stuff. The reason why I think they try to make this dude look like a lame and kick him down and make it seem like his career ain't successful is because it's successful. He didn't trade in mainstream fame and the push of the rich and the white folks who control the algorithm just to look like something, just to trade in his masters for a car and a house to make other people think that he the shit. He got his own car in his house, slow grind, the slow way, and he's able to open up checks every day. So he said some things about Lil Baby that I didn't know that he said. And usually rappers don't talk about other rappers like this because they're all in the industry together. But it would make sense for a Slim Thug to say that because Slim Thug don't seem to be in the industry. And I said something about his outfit he wore on stage as well. I told y'all what I think about celebrities in the first place, especially the ones who take their money. They all got to pretty themselves up. They all got to dumb down. They got to be extra masculine and hyper masculine when it comes to our black women and black men. They normally shooters and everything else when it comes to our community. But in their community, they turn them into fairies. I think it's nothing like for a homosexual man or the Hollywood agenda, period, to turn these rough and tumble acting guys into little fairies. They like that shit. They don't want guys that's willing to do it. They want guys that we think is tough, that we all look up to and like. And I told y'all, it's all about who we like. Ain't none of y'all gonna believe that Lil Baby may be just like everybody else in the industry, that for a check, he'll do anything. Don't nobody want to believe that. And plus, you're too scared to say it because he got 100 goons. Ain't none of y'all gonna say that. Y'all make this seem like being a celebrity and being this thing is the greatest thing in the world. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like hanging around rich white men. They play too many gay games. I'm a heterosexual male. I don't want to play. I don't want to talk about my penis. I don't want to hear gay jokes. I don't want to do that. And a lot of these men, and even Baby will tell you, they white, they don't understand. No, you giving them a pass. You better understand. I don't do that, and don't bring that around me. I respect your space, respect my space. That's why you don't see me at no industry parties. You don't see me around no bunch of industry niggas. I know a lot of dudes that change up. They real tough around us black folks. But you want to talk about a cold switch? Man, it's the craziest thing ever to see one of your biggest rap stars or movie stars, how much they teeth come out and they act so nice around white folks and just white folks only. I can see if you was like that around everybody. There's nothing wrong with being a smiley, happy-go-lucky guy. Nothing wrong with that, but be that around everybody. I smile and say what's up to everybody until you make me not smile. And I don't have a color on my situation. If you white and you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. If you black and you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. It's simple with me. It's kind of like innocence. It's like a baby. You respect me, I respect you. It's simple. But if you ever hung around rich white men, you understand what I'm talking about. They do too much. I think y'all have heard Jerry Jones come out his mouth on the sideline. Oh, look at these guys' penises. They're infatuated with penis and all kind of things. I bet they love Shaq. When you're tall like Shaq, they want to see your penis. They want to see your play. It's all kind of weird shit. I just don't get it. So you don't see me at this shit. So when everybody tell me, oh man, you don't hang around your peers, you don't hang around your celebrity buddies, they say that as if I want to be around them. Nigga, you want to be in the room with them so you can get played with, so they can trick you. They can put that little honey bun on your bed. See, in the prison system, they put the honey bun on the bed or let you use the phone, get you in debt with them in that kind of way. Protect you. You can't have nobody on the outside send you money then it's on. In the industry, they give you the honey bun of success and then take that away. How you deal with that? Turn your whole community against you. Have them looking up to you 1 minute and then have the same people that looked up to you talking about you, calling you broke, saying you ain't shit. Then if you go get a job just like them, that nigga could be standing beside you throwing boxes. And he'll call you a broke bitch ass nigga because you throwing boxes next to him. So these guys will do anything after they get a taste of success. They'll do anything not to go back down to your level. Once these people get placed above you and they actually get a taste of it and feel like they're above you, believe in that dumb shit, then they can't go back around you. They will get on the casting couch. They will do anything. And see, they can't do it to the women no more. The women got this hands up, me too, and it ain't no me too for the men. So boy, look at here. You men that want to be in the industry, boy, look at here. It's going to be a rough life. It's going to be a rough life for you niggas. You new age rappers, you niggas going to have to just come out with heels and a purse on with you a little tennis skirt talking about, yeah, we spinning the block, we spinning it again, spinning like my dress, tennis in this bitch. You going to have to do something because they want you to be all out, gangster, and sweet up at the same time. They want you to be gangster sweet at the same time.
Out online, snapping at people for speaking on his name, and even threatening to throw hands if he ever bumps into Slim Thug in person. The rage has fans asking a question nobody thought would come up. Has Lil Baby been playing the role of the hardcore street guy this whole time? Because if Slim's allegations are even halfway true, it could mean Ruben isn't just a friend in Lil Baby's circle. He might actually be the secret engine behind his entire rise. And suddenly, all those sugar daddy claims people laughed off, they don't sound so far-fetched anymore.
Even the whole Mike Ruben thing.
I was just gonna say.
Like,
I was just about to say.
Bro, I don't play with niggas, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no funny weird shit. You feel me? I'm dapping Kuzman.
I bet Lil Baby and his crew, they don't play with niggas. They don't play with niggas, period. But anybody who hang around white men with a lot of money, I'm telling you right now, they're going to play with you. They're going to push envelopes and they're going to give those people a pass. The pass that he give that dude Ruben, that if a black guy did it, his whole crew would have stumped him out. They're going to do and play little games with you. And he know it. I know it. Everybody know it. It's just some people choose to hang around him and some people don't. I remember my first time going to the Washington Wizards, my first day, everybody prepping me for the disrespect that A. Poland was going to do. Okay, now, Kwame, I'm just going to warn you. I don't want you to go off. Now, A. Poland is going to come. He going to grab your face and he gonna pat you on the top of your head. I said, what? Yeah, he gonna grab you and pet you on the top of your head. I said, no, the fuck he not. They said, hold on now, Kwame, you can't do nothing now. Come on now. You young, but you can't do. I said, what you mean he gonna pat me on top of the head? Yes, they all coercing me. I ain't gonna say the female's name because I ain't listening to niggas. I ain't really like listening to men. I was gonna tell them if you ever, I was still young and dumb, I was gonna use that C word. Cracker. Get your hand off the top of my fucking head. I was gonna go crazy, you know. I told you I was taught to be a little racist. Well, you know, I'm a Geechee nigga from the South, and I was always taught over and over as a child, white people stole my land. So when I was young, I didn't really like white people. They didn't really like me. I didn't care about that. I got along with the white people that got along with me, but the ones that didn't, I didn't care because I was always told they stole our land. And when you trained and you're taught something as a child, you're going to act it out as an adult. And you can't get mad at me for saying the C word because Charlemagne said it on a syndicated radio station every other day. He said, cracker ass, cracker. So thank you, Charlemagne. But no, they're going to do certain things. So A. Poland, after the young lady talked me in the car, calming down to just he's going to do it. He's your owner. He's your boss. Sure as shit stink. MJ, everybody looking. He come in, hey, there's my new pick. Hey, how you doing? Grab my cheek and pat me on top of the head. And I looked at all them niggas like, wow, this is what playing basketball get. I got to let this motherfucker pat me on the head. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say motherfucker. It brought back a real feeling. I was like, I got to let this dude pat me on the top of the head to play basketball? What kind of shit is this? I knew then I wasn't going to fit in. I said, oh, boy, I'm just here to play basketball. I'm here to use this game and get the hell on. But if I got to let these people pat me on the top of the head and tell me what I can and can't say the whole time, why I can't say that? What are you talking about? This is what I really think. No, but you're the #1 draft pick. You can't say that. What? I can't say what I want to say no more? Oh, it's going to hurt this person. What does I got to do with that? I'm not intending to hurt this person, but I don't think I got nothing to do with it if they actually do get hurt. No, but you can't say this. Man, fuck all that. I used to be mad all the time. I'm just not going to say nothing then. A part of my not saying nothing is because they kept trying to train me to be this #1 pick. And this #1 pick thing comes with a lot of BS. That's why I know a lot of people are fake. Remember how Young Thug came into the industry wearing a dress? Yeah, it was just a little script. It's the propaganda they're pushing for the new masculine men, and they are trying to do it through our women's schools and our artistic. They I done started smoking, so excuse me. Once the Democrats get back in office, it's over with because they're still considering us heterosexual men. They're still not considering us heterosexual men. Yeah, but no, I couldn't. I knew. I said this shit. I didn't think I was gonna last 13 years. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, I ain't gonna be in this bitch long. I was ready to go back be an engineer. I ain't gonna let nobody tell me what the fuck to think. Y'all don't know how emasculating that is for somebody to tell you what to say. For somebody to tell you, they ask you your real thought and you say your real thought, and then somebody come behind you and say, you can't say that. Oh, I just did. Well, I can't put that statement out and you got to say something else. Why? Because you can't say that. Why can't I say that? Because somebody else is going to be hurt by what you said, but I didn't touch them. But they're going to be hurt by what you said. But if I have the right to say it, what does it matter about me caring about them being hurt? I'm going through this in 2001. I'm already smart and ahead of the curve. In 2001, I'm asking these adults, what the hell are you guys talking about? How are you going to put somebody else's feelings above mine? And they would always say, you the #1 draft pick. So you the #1 draft pick. What the fuck does that got to do with what I think and say? So you mean to tell me no one #1 draft pick has their own thoughts and has their own opinion? Well, if I got to say what you want me to say, I'm just going to say nothing. So when they would bring the media to me, I would call them the bloodsuckers and I wouldn't say shit. They would find me and make me come back to the locker room to talk to the media. I don't want to talk to them. Sasha, get them motherfuckers out my face, Sasha. I don't want to talk to them. No, Kwame, please, you got to come back and talk to him. Just stand there and just answer one question. I should have took the Marshawn Lynch approach. I wish I was smart enough to say, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Yeah, I wish I was smart enough to say that back then. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Every question. Yeah, they had Sashia Jones like my handler. When Kwame get mad, go get Sashia. She'll listen to it. She a black woman. I get mad, want to slap a nigga. Oh shit, go get Sasha. So I said, you know what? I'm just not going to say nothing because I know I'm right. And I'm tired of people trying to coerce me on what to say and what not to say. And I'm tired of them using this whole black woman trope as if this black woman is calming me down. I'm smart enough to know what they're doing. So I'm just like, you know what? To save this woman the embarrassment to keep having to come talk to me because I know she's tired of this shit. And I'm tired of even listening. So I'm just not going to say nothing. Yeah, I'm just not going to say shit. At all. And I think that's what a lot of these young men are going through. That's why a lot of these guys bite the apple. You have adults. I was 19. You have adults telling these young men, in order to get this money, you got to say this. In order to get this money, you got to do this. And I'm like, this shit is fake as hell. What you just said was stupid as hell. So they don't want no real in the situation. So I know that y'all don't understand why I get so much flack on the internet and why they send so many people at me and use the word beef. Imagine they're using beef with two basketball players. Now, when they said rappers were beefing, what ended up happening to one of the rappers? One of them ended up unalive. So please don't use the slave master's terminology when you're talking about me and this guy, Gilbert Arenas. It ain't no beef. It's just one nigga jealous of another nigga. It's just one nigga that played with a man's contract back in the day that I care nothing about today, and I just don't want to work with you. There's nothing wrong with me saying, I just don't want to work with you. And the sad reality of the situation, the guy come up here and call me a drunk, say all these things, but at the end of the day, I asked him online, would you still work with me despite all those things you keep saying about me? You said I hit my baby mama. You said I punched through a window and all these things. But here's the kicker. None of y'all was smart enough to catch it. I asked this smart question. I said, Gil, would you still work with me? Would you still hire me? Hell yeah, I'll sign you. So why are you saying all this shit then, you dummy? All of this to be a part of the Kwame Brown train so you can make money. Shit is sad. That's what these guys are. It's clown show. They don't like nothing real. So you got a bunch of people saying I'm beefing with a dude. That shit make my stomach hurt every time I hear these niggas saying that. It make me have to go buy another gun or another something to protect myself because you can't use that terminology. I don't beef with no nigga. I'm the landlord. What I got time to beef with a nigga for? If he say something to me, I'm gonna say something back and I go on about my day. Grown man shit. I ain't beefing with no nigga. I'm 43 years old. Don't use that stupid terminology with me. I'm not a rapper. I'm a man. You said what you said. I said what I said. Anybody touch me, I'm gonna defend myself. That's not talking tough. That's not being a gangster. That's being a man. So please stop saying that I'm beefing with somebody. That's the terminology that they like to put in the atmosphere to explain that hating ass shit that they own for real behind the scenes. Because if you really pay attention and listen to what I'm saying, because they are paying attention and listening to what I'm saying, they know everything I'm saying is right. Their only angle is to keep telling y'all about basketball. Their only angle is to tell you about somebody in my family that done something. You notice how they don't question what I've done, question me. You put it up against the idiots that they got on TV and you'll see they putting a bunch of idiots in front of you that they can control. All of them got an asterisk almost by their name or something that they done did. Everybody want to talk about me first, and then when I talk back, they the ones want to get to violence. Hey, you want to play in traffic? What did I say? Nope. Oh, y'all lure them to Vegas so we can jump them and knock them out. Really? Why would you want to lure me to Vegas to knock me out? Then you say this type of shit on the internet. So if we ever do encounter each other in that type of situation, and I ever do defend myself successfully, thank you, dummy. Because I keep saying I don't want no problems and I don't have no beef with nobody. I'm just telling the truth. It's not my fault you niggas don't like the truth. It's not my fault y'all don't like the truth. I'm not beefing with no nigga. Street niggas beef. Street niggas look over their shoulders, spin the block, shoot at each other. Don't offer up that type of lifestyle for me. Yeah, I'm not beefing with nobody. I'm grown. When a nigga said something about me, I said something back. I didn't attack nobody. They said something about me, I said something back. Simple.
No. And Mike's happy to see me. He run up on me.
Right.
I got 10 other pictures. We down there. We start down there. Ben, I'm telling his ass, Mike, I slam your ass in the neck. I break your neck. But we play like that. They white, so they don't really understand how I understand. Like, even when the picture came out before it went viral, I told them, I'm like, Mike, I can't have pictures like that. Right. Even though me and you playing, bro, it's 100 people at the party. We in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in the party.
Lil Baby usually keeps quiet when the internet starts buzzing with rumors, but the second Slim Thug dropped that video, it was like every hidden fear Lil Baby had just got dragged into the spotlight, and he completely snapped. He hit Instagram stories with a cryptic message that read, "Dudes love talking until ish gets real." Then what? It vanished almost as quickly as it went up, but gossip blogs were faster. Screenshots started popping up everywhere, spreading across forums and fan pages like wildfire. The post might have been short, but it was explosive enough to get everybody whispering. Some folks were still debating who the shots were aimed at, but fans who know the history didn't waste time connecting the dots. It had Slim Thug written all over it. Within hours, people were combing through both of their feeds, hunting for hidden messages, shady likes, slick comments, anything that could prove the beef was boiling for real. And then it clicked. Slim Thug really has been on Lil Baby's neck lately. It wasn't just a random jab. Slim had clearly been building up to this moment, and Lil Baby finally decided he wasn't letting it slide anymore. So what exactly lit Slim up this time? Word is it all started with a recent performance outfit Lil Baby wore that showed off his thighs. The second Slim saw it. Something in his mind snapped, like, yup, that's the proof I needed.
Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and no, you girls. You is all the way girls, man. Following y'all favorite rappers. D-Ray Davis, my brother.
Damn. Now, Slim Thug opinion is you niggas girls. All the way girls. Now, it's some people that's going to want to spin the block on Slim Thug for his opinion. The manly thing, here's the thing. A manly thing is to say, nigga, F you, you don't know me. And stay away from this nigga. The little boy thing to do is to get one of your friends locked up because you can't control your emotions. So you have one of your friends shoot at Slim Thug and then they go to prison and you pay a bunch of lawyer fees and that proves what? And that proves what? We got to really look into this, what we think is masculine and what is not. It's masculine to walk away. Motherfuckers been talking about me forever. People said, I didn't even know he could talk. Nigga, I wasn't talking because I was afraid to talk to somebody. I wasn't talking because all these white folks would have black folks come tell me what I can and can't say. Because that wasn't good for business. It's not good for business to talk strength to Negroes. It's good for business to say my mama did it. You can't highlight your mama and give her the props and respect that she deserved for the sacrifice and leave it at that and then say there's other characteristics and traits that I need. No, for a black male, it got to stop at mama. That's why you don't know LeBron James' daddy. That's why you don't know Kevin Durant's daddy. Name the black superstar that we have a good relationship with their daddies. I'll wait. Name the black NBA, NFL, any of them that we have a good relationship and we respect their father. Steph Curry, we try. We talking about somebody that looked like me and you, that darker hue. Man, they don't respect Floyd Mayweather daddy. They ran a special of Floyd Mayweather threatening to whoop his daddy. Instead of somebody cutting the camera off and say, we don't need this, they must see TV. I can go watch the video right now. The balls, they called the ball daddy crazy. They said he was talking too much and he need to let his sons talk. The man trying to protect his sons like a father's supposed to, they're young men. The father is stepping in, taking the brunt. They didn't like him either. And that, again, I said that looked like me. Dark-skinned, black male, inner city, LeBron, Kevin Durant, where are their fathers? We don't even get a glimpse of them at the game. I never seen Kevin. Is it Kevin Durant daddy alive? Is LeBron James daddy alive? I'm just asking. The inner city black male, they will never let their father be anywhere present other than to bash, other than to disrespect, other than to make him look less than. That's the only way you're going to hear the mention of a father from a kid from the inner city. I asked a specific question that looked like me. Inner city blacks cannot have fathers around. Hell, when they saw LeVar Ball, they immediately started attacking everything he said. Name the child. We done had a lot of kids drafted out of the inner city. Name one of them that had a father around that, whatever, he made mistakes, whatever, that was alive that they allowed to come around. Deion Sanders is a father that got 2 kids in the NFL. He's being disrespected almost every other day. He's too arrogant. He's too cocky. He's too this. He's too that. I didn't know Kyrie Irving was from the inner city. I didn't know Kyrie Irving grew up in the hood. Kyrie Irving grew up in the hood, was in the projects, was on government assistance. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that's been the flu in my era. I'm gonna just say that, man. You know what I'm saying? You better put your towel T on or something, man. Before y'all be doing all this other, y'all turn all the way to girls. What the like? Even the girls know it. The girls look at y'all like girls. It's weird, bro. Like, I don't know what happened.
From that moment, he was convinced the sugar baby rumors tied to Michael Rubin weren't just rumors. They were facts waiting to be exposed. People saw it for themselves. Lil Baby hit the stage rocking a tiny tank top, shorts, and a flashy pink belt, and the internet went wild. Screens lit up with side-eye comments, laughter, and people jumping straight from conspiracies to flat out saying, Lil Baby is gay. The outfit alone had social media buzzing like crazy. And then Slim Thug swooped in like a hawk. The second he laid eyes on that fit, he hopped online and ripped into Lil Baby, saying this was exactly what's wrong with hip-hop today. Slim wasn't cracking jokes. His face was tight, brows scrunched, and you could feel the disgust pouring off him through the screen. He even went as far as to call Lil Baby a girl for dressing like that, and the way he said it, you could tell he wasn't playing around. But Slim didn't just stop with Lil Baby. Young Jock caught a few stray shots too. Slim dragged up a performance outfit Jock wore, a cropped sweater showing his stomach, and used it as more evidence of how the culture's been flipping in a way he doesn't respect. According to Slim, this wasn't just about clothes, it was about secrets. To him, Lil Baby's fashion choices were proof that there was something bigger being covered up. And that's when fans dug even deeper. They pulled out that infamous photo of Lil Baby and Michael Rubin side by side.
Now, I'm from the hood, and I don't pump no hood mentality, but I've never seen a nigga in the hood dressed like this. I've never seen a dude in the hood dressed like this. And I know some people say, Brunswick ain't got no hood at all. Okay, that's what you think. But I've never seen dudes in the hood dressed like this. Until now. Now, some hood cats dress just like their favorite rappers. Salute to you, Kenna. They dress like their favorite rappers. See, I don't think these guys understand who controls the fashion industry. So it would make sense that the pants now are tighter around the crotch area. It would make sense now that the pants are tighter around the buttocks area, and then they go slim down to the leg. It makes sense that grown men now are walking around like the ladies, showing their whole entire body with clothes on, because we know who controls the fashion industry. You just gotta tell them no. You gotta pick bigger pants. They don't need you niggas in dresses no more. You wearing pants tighter than dresses. You niggas got sundress season going on out here. Y'all wearing stretch jeans. Like, I don't even want to come outside. I play that little NBA Youngboy. I ain't going outside today. Trying to have the camera. The more zestier you dudes get, the more country and ashy I get. I want to make sure these ladies know I'm a man. Like, this shit crazy. What you mean, Will? Will tell me, hell nah, Carter. I'm just saying. We ain't never seen news like this in the hood. Come on now. Drake, he a superstar rapper wearing painted fingernails. Man, I wish Tupac was still alive so he could make a diss song rapping about these niggas with painted nails. Man, can you imagine Tupac being here right now? Man, I'll be at a Tupac. No, I wouldn't be at the concert. I'll be watching Tupac concert live, dissing y'all. He had some of the best diss tracks. He would go crazy at this shit here. Every rapper seemed to be tied to a white billionaire. I didn't know white billionaires. I thought this was a racist country. But for some reason, white billionaires seem to always get along with black rappers from the inner city. I'm trying to find a connection between white billionaire, inner city former drug dealer. It's still eluding me though. I'm gonna figure something out. I want to know what is the connection between. It's not just every black male in the inner city. It's these black male rappers from the inner city. They seem to want to keep a few of them on the tuck, and they usually talk. They're usually the ones that control the minds of the youth. It's very interesting how all of them are around billionaires. Meek Mill had one of the hottest songs at the time, got the youth in the streets on fire. And then I saw him bunny hopping across a tennis court. And I'm like, how does this type of rapper end up on a tennis court with a white billionaire? I never thought like I can meet Meek Mill and say, yo, bro, let's go get a game of tennis. I can see if I had walked up to him and say, yo, man, y'all niggas, let's go hoop or something. You know what I mean? Him and his crew. But I didn't know I could walk up to him and his crew and say, yo, bro, we got a tennis match on Saturday. Let's do it. Loser bunny hops. I think they'll beat me up. Yeah, I think they'll beat me up if I do that. But something is about these billionaires. They just seem to be able to do and say whatever they want. Oh, I know all too well. We seen this song and dance, how people act a certain way in front of some people, but billionaires don't give a fuck about how you act. They don't care about your disposition. They'll lock your black ass up. My cousin was beat up for that. Yeah, I think I'll get beat up if I walk up to one of them niggas and say, hey, man, let's go get a tennis match at Saturday at 10. Loser bunny hops. They're going to be like, what? They don't try me with no fruity stuff. You said Bobby Shmurda's gay? Well, I think Bobby Shmurda been dancing like that before he went to jail. I don't think that's a gay thing with him. I just think that's just how he dance. There was some dudes, like when I grew up, there was a hard fighting crew back in the day when I grew up, and they would go to the skating rings and be dancing and popping and booty shaking and all kind of shit. And they had every girl you want to think of. And they'll whoop on you too if you said something. And I didn't know them to be gay. Just some dudes dance like that. Yeah, Bobby do some shit I wouldn't do, and I'm just gonna chalk it up like that.
bodies leaning into each other, smiles looking a little too cozy. Suddenly, what used to seem like just a casual group pic started looking more like a secret love shot caught in plain sight.
When that picture came out, I literally made Mike Rubin go to his security camera in his house, go to the footage and get the whole time. But I just never, I ain't even gonna post that shit on the internet. I'm just like, you feel me? Like,
and to make it even louder, 50 Cent jumped in. He reposted the picture with a caption that basically screamed, "What the F is going on here?" That's when the internet completely exploded. Overnight, fans were pulling up receipts left and right, trying to prove what's been whispered behind closed.
He said it sounds awful, dog. I mean, it might do sound awful, but it's the truth. Baker Man in the chat. Baker Man know what I'm talking about. Baker Man know there was some dudes back in the day, we not gonna say no name, they would dance like a mother trucker. They got all the women, they would block off the whole dang on skating ring to let them jokers dance. And they did some moves that I necessarily wouldn't do. And they used to fight after every dance battle, because somebody would say what you saying in the chat, and them niggas would go oops upside your head. After they finished dancing, boy, they went to whip it. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas, they went from dancing to two-stepping on you. And it might be some kind of connection to people who know how to dance good, because they got good footwork. Because, boy, them jokers will be whooping them out there, too. They be doing all them dance moves that they would call them yags for. And one of them will catch wind on what they said. And, boy, when they go outside, bro, I'm trying to tell you, them niggas would get on top of your head, boy. Boom, 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 bop. I promise. If Baker Man in the chat, he'll know. He'll tell you.
Doors for years that Michael Rubin and Lil Baby's bond might not just be business, but personal, real, personal. Suddenly, that one cozy photo wasn't just a harmless selfie anymore. It became the smoking gun in a bigger story. From that point on, every shot of Lil Baby and Rubin together got put under a microscope.
Don't be making fun of me when I'm drunk. You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
What up, Mike? Get up off me.
What used to be just casual flicks.
You too. Drunken hug. You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone.
You're getting another drunken hug tonight. Lil Baby cracking up. And Meek Mill saying, pause. So what is a drunken hug? Can anybody tell me what a drunken hug is? Now, I'm going to still play Lil Baby music. The boy is a good rapper. The young man is a good rapper. I don't got nothing to do with who he try to fly with and who he let hug him. I don't got nothing to do with that. His rap songs, I'ma still bump a few of them. The ones that ain't got too much crazy shit in it for me at my age. And when it do got a little bit of crazy stuff in it, I just listen to it while I'm working out. I don't put certain stuff in my psyche when I'm out in the streets. I grew up in an environment where it was aggressive, so I don't like to listen to aggressive music all the time. You know, I know some people, they school teachers, they doctors, they whatever, and that's what they listen to all day long. I be looking at them like, what in the hell? You listen to this all day long? Well, you're a bad man. You're a bad woman. I can't do it. But what is a gay hug? What is a drunk hug, I meant? He talking about them Vogue niggas can fight. I think a drunk hug, excuse me. I think a drunk hug is what I was describing earlier. I said the reason why I don't hang with a bunch of rich white men is because they don't care about your boundaries. They're going to go past your boundaries. Not all. Everybody is not like that. But some, like this gentleman who is openly gay, he said, I don't care about what anyone says. Meaning you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. You're on my jet. You're going to be around me. You're going to get a drunk hug. Meaning it ain't going to be no friend hug. I'm going to put this penis up on you. That's what it sounds like he's saying. I don't know. You know, there's side hugs with girls, with females, and there's a female that you know that you done been with, you miss. You give her that real frontal hug where you put a little something. You put that third leg on her. You know what I mean? Try to remind her, you know, come here, girl. Come here. You feel soft still. Lord have mercy. You know what I mean? Somebody that would allow you to do that. Somebody you've been intimate with before. T-Rail, you know how I go. You give a side hug to a woman you don't know. If you hug them at all, you give a side hug. Here you go. Boom. We friends. Cool. You don't get no front body part on them. You hip check them. Here you go. But if it's somebody you've been intimate with, you know what I mean? You put a little baby leg on them. You know that trip has been canceled. So is that what they talking about? Is that a drunk hug? I'm just asking. Is that a drunk hug? Because look at Miss Tracy. Miss Tracy ain't lying. She keeping it real. That's so true. If somebody, women know that they like to be embraced by a man that they done been with, that they comfortable with, that they miss. Pick them up, hold them, spin them around. They like that. That's why they want a tall man that can pick him up. Pick them up, spin them around, hold them, put that leg on them. If you know him. So is that what he talking about? I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. But the way Meek Mill is saying, pause, it got to be something to that effect.
Baby and Ruben together got put under a microscope.
Don't be making fun of me when I'm drunk. You're gonna get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
What up, Mike? Get up off me.
What used to be just...
What up, Mike? Get up off me. What the? Oh, man. God. Kwame is a living pause. Hey, man, whatever, man. God. So I got to hang. I see why 50 Cent don't go to them white parties. I got to have some wild animal around me with a bunch of money talking about, I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to give you one of these goddamn drunken hug. Damn. That's assault. Man, that's Michael Rubin. He'll be done ruined your whole life before you get away with getting him with assault. And he one of them J words too? Oh man, your life will be over. Yeah, no. I'm gonna keep living the bus life. I don't want to be around somebody that can't keep their hands to themselves. A grown ass man that can't not give me some drunk hug and don't care what I say. If I say I don't want a drunk hug, I want somebody around me that care what I say. Because if you don't care what I say, that's how somebody can have a misunderstanding. You giving me an unwanted drunk hug after I said, please don't do that to me. You could do that to these guys, but please don't do that to me. And I'm telling you, they'll put you in that situation every single time. And they're going to make sure they put you in that situation that if you react to it in a certain type of way, you're going to lose your bag because of where you're at. You're going to lose all your money. So it's best to stay away. Because I know some of you in the chat saying, shit, a motherfucker do that to me. I'm going to beat their ass anyway on spot, this and that. But when you got kids to think about, when you got a family to think about, all that cross your mind. Yeah, you want to whip their ass. And probably I'm going to whip their ass. That's why I just wouldn't go into that situation. I wouldn't put myself in that scenario. I don't think a bunch of men should be hanging out like this. When I was hanging with a bunch of dudes, we were going to get some girls. We was out there on the prowl. We were going through our whole phase. I was young and dumb, but I don't need to hang with a bunch of niggas now because I'm not in no whole phase and I'm a grown ass man.
Casual flicks were now evidence files. Fans were circling hands on shoulders, side-eyeing smiles, and claiming they'd finally cracked the code. But before we dig into all the receipts fans have been cooking up, let's talk about the man at the center of it all, this so-called sugar daddy, Michael Rubin. Because Rubin isn't just...
No, you're not hearing me. Having kids mean you don't put yourself in that situation, because I'm going to crash out. See, look at these men right here standing in this group. These look like some freaky ass 69 guys, if you ask me. They look like men that got so much money that a no is just not no to them. It's what's your price or what's your angle. And I don't want to be around no men that's going to proposition me, so I'm going to lose my cool. So no matter what opportunity they tell you, all this hang with billionaires and you'll become a billionaire. Yeah, you're going to become a billionaire playing it their way. Hell, I could become a billionaire if I buy enough real estate. Hell, I played Monopoly as a child. And I won the game as a teenager. I had all the real estate, boardwalk, all that. So you can become a billionaire on your own. You don't got to become a billionaire hooking yourself to men that's going to do all type of things that's against what you want. Let me rephrase that. You can become a billionaire doing business, but not hanging with these type of people. I do think a lot of these people are allowed to go a little too far. And these men are being placed in compromising situations. And mind you, a lot of these rich billionaires, they get you when you're broke, when you're desperate. They're not going to get you when you have a bunch of money. When you're broke and desperate, that's when they come in and act like your savior. You niggas better go broke and hustle back up. A real man go broke and come right back. That's how you can just tell if you're a real man or not. You ain't no man without no adversity. Go broke and you can come back from that broke. Nigga, that's being a man. It's always ups and downs. That's a part of the game. That's a part of the game of life. Niggas think they just gonna be up forever. I'm up and it's stuck and I'm up. Nigga, that's a lie. Nigga, what goes up, it must come down. And you and nobody else is going to defy the laws of gravity. That's the laws of nature, baby. That's life, the ups and downs. Salute to you, Mario. Any niggas trying to pick on another nigga down that's right now, all you got to do is let that niggas that's hating on you, don't make it crash out. Don't make it make you get aggressive with them. Just make them eat their words. That's all you do to a nigga. Make them eat their words with your success.
Some background industry guy. He's a real shot caller. On the surface, sure, people know him as a successful music exec. But behind the curtains, his name keeps popping up in stories about shady dealings, especially the kind tied to secretive parties with powerful men. Yup, the same infamous white parties Diddy used to host. That alone should make your ears perk up. And lately, whispers say Rubin's attention has been laser focused on Lil Baby. Wherever Baby goes, Rubin's not far behind. Sometimes hovering in the background, sometimes front and center with that camera-ready grin. White parties, luxury jets, courtside seats, billionaire circles. No matter where you look, Rubin's shadow isn't too far from Lil Baby. It's starting to look like Michael Rubin's fingerprints are stamped all over Lil Baby's life, and people are saying it goes way deeper than just being the money guy bankrolling his career. Some believe Rubin might actually be the driving force behind all the strange changes fans have been spotting in Lil Baby over the past few months. And this is exactly where Slim Thug steps in. Because his revelations didn't just make Baby look suspicious, they tore down the tough facade and exposed connections Baby clearly didn't want in the spotlight. Take that viral video Slim was roasting, because the short shorts weren't the only thing catching attention. Fans immediately zoomed in on the fresh ink covering Baby's thighs. Giant letters spelling out 90s baby across both legs, plus another tattoo reading CBFW running down his lower leg. Now, tattoos might not sound like a big deal for most rappers, but for Lil Baby, it was a total shocker. Why? Because for his entire career, Baby proudly stood on not having tattoos at all. He even said it in interviews. His reason was simple. He didn't want tattoos making him look ghetto, especially if one day he wanted to pivot away from rap and step into other ventures. It made sense at the time.
Business, so what's the reason why you made sure in a world of tattoos, you don't have any?
That was really my only reason, like, from being younger, like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though, like, I'm almost a thug, I was a thug.
Yeah.
I don't want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like thug.
Nah, I respect that. I respect what he's saying right here. This sound like little baby smart. I don't want to be no thug. I know I got something. Even though I was a thug. I can't be no thug forever. So I think that was genuine. That sounded smart to me. But I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what happened. Dwight Howard came in the league holding the Bible. And I was commending Dwight. I was like, man, that's cold, man. Dwight, he showed the church. I was like, man, that's a smooth young dude, man. I was proud. I was like, damn, this nigga got it together. You know? And I don't know what happened. But
damn. Everybody like this now, dude.
But now, out of nowhere, he's covered his legs in giant markings that fans think scream something else entirely. The second those clips hit the internet, social media detectives went to work. Screenshots, zoom-ins, and wild captions started flooding timelines. Some even claimed the ink looked less like self-expression.
Don't put this on me, Cooter. Hey, look here. Hey, Cooter, don't put this on me. I don't know what happened. No, hell no. He talking about, you know what happened. I don't know nothing. I don't know what happened, boy. Woo! Woo! Like so fly. Woo! I don't know what happened. Yeah. Hey, Cooter, bro. I don't know what happened. I hear no evil, see no evil. All I do know, and I told her, I might have shouldn't have talked about that Playboy Mansion shit, because I tell you, they started trying to beat me up after that. People be feeling like they were following me and shit. I don't know to believe this clown that always talking about he was following me, but it dang sure have niggas taking pictures of me 2 or 3 spots. It made the person that I was with very uncomfortable. See, that's the only thing about me. I don't like to make other people uncomfortable. You know, they're gonna make me be by myself for a minute. What's good? Texas in the house. Let's slow it down for the Texas. Yeah, the Texas N words. Yeah, they be flagging me for everything now, man. Yeah, man. Allegedly, I think I snapped. I don't know nothing. Yeah, I don't know nothing. All I do know, I think that major success, that continued success, because you don't see none of these people fall ever. They don't take no losses. In the drug game, in the life, anything, it's always losses. You niggas don't take no loss. You always on the yacht. You always doing good, huh? You never lost nothing, huh? Must be nice. How Life Jenner say, must be nice to have someone who will hold you up when you fall. Must be nice. I told you, these niggas being, some of these niggas, I ain't saying these two. These niggas got badass boyfriends, boy. They talk like it. Like ain't nobody invincible. Why do these niggas sound so invincible? How you just know if you roll up on somebody, you just gonna always win the altercation? Like, these niggas got badass boyfriends. The nigga that was arguing with me, that I argued back with, somehow was trying to introduce me to their badass boyfriend. You want to play with my niggas in traffic? Hell no. I know them niggas for real. That still don't negate what I said about you, nigga. I don't understand these new age dudes. I've never been like that. If somebody said something about me and I go get somebody else, that kind of proved what they were saying. If somebody's saying something directly about me and I go get screwed, that don't negate the fact of what you said about me. I just don't understand that. Weird nigga energy. I don't know.
and more like a brand, a permanent tag marking him as Ruben's boy toy. Suddenly, what was supposed to be just body art spiraled into a full-blown conspiracy. And at that point, Lil Baby knew he couldn't just sit quiet anymore. The rumors were catching fire and he had to say something before things got completely out of control. But instead of shutting the rumors down, Lil Baby's so-called explanation only made the noise louder. And that's when fans stopped looking at his tattoos and started digging into his love life. And what they uncovered made the ink look like nothing. At first, Baby tried to play it cool. He denied there was anything strange between him and Michael Rubin, brushing off that infamous photo by saying they were just play wrestling, and the camera caught it at the wrong moment. Then he went on Lil Yachty's podcast claiming he had security footage that would clear everything up.
Think of the James Harden games.
Like what?
Like
I don't play certain type games.
Yeah.
So even when I see certain, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I just say it.
See the comment.
Push up on me with it. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the catch. He never showed that footage.
He don't play certain type of game, but the dude just said you don't have a choice in the game that he wanted to play with you. The drunk hug. So he will allow Michael Rubin to play the game with him and force a drunk hug on him. And if somebody say something about it, he will shoot him. Jesus Christ. This nigga smart sometimes and crazy the other time. How you gonna be smart and crazy? You can't shoot nobody because they commented or something you put online. What the hell is wrong with you? He ain't gonna be able to enjoy them millions if that's the way he think. You gonna have somebody run up on you with it. What you gonna do? You gonna unalive somebody over? You a millionaire. And you gonna unalive somebody or have your friends unalive somebody if they say something about what they see online. And he only talking to black people. I want y'all to know this. He's only talking to black people. I can run a test. I can have one of my redneck buddies roll up on him right now and say, damn, baby, you look good in them shorts. Do you think he's gonna unalive a white boy in the American streets? Come on. A rapper like Lil Baby, do you think if I have one of my redneck buddies, you know how them rednecks don't give a fuck and they like to play. Man, baby, you look good in them shorts you had on stage. You telling me he gonna unalive? He only talking to us black people. That's the sad reality of the situation. They only talking to us black.
And on the internet, saying you've got receipts but refusing to drop them is basically the same as a confession. That's when things took a wild turn. Because Lil Baby's own baby mama, Jada Cheeves, stepped into the conversation and dropped a bomb. She revealed that the real reason she finally walked away wasn't because of drama with other women, but because she saw his true colors.
When somebody show you who they are, believe this. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them.
She didn't go into detail, but the way she phrased it had people side-eyeing hard, speculating that the true colors she meant had everything to do with Baby's alleged closeness to Rubin. And just when fans thought it couldn't get any crazier, Instagram model Teresa Levy added fuel to the fire. On a podcast, she spilled that during her hookup with Lil Baby, he did things that made her think he might actually be bisexual.
With Lil Baby's ass. He gave me $40,000. So Lil Baby had slid in my DMs. He asked me if I was in Miami, and I told him, yeah. He texted me, told me to pull up, and the first time we linked up was weird. He kept touching me. Like, I get it. You know, you got a lot of people, that's just a setup situation. But it was just weird because he kept touching me and he was just rubbing me. Like, it got to the point where I felt like, okay, is he like trying to figure out if I'm a woman or a man? And then after that, it was fascinating, honestly.
That little confession sent social media into a frenzy. Suddenly the tattoos, the photos, the rumors, it all started.
What? Heezy? Well, listen, no comment.
Connecting in people's minds like puzzle pieces falling into place. She didn't have to spell it all out. The little hints were enough to keep the streets talking. But what happened next? That's what finally took the sugar daddy whispers out of rumor territory and into something that looked very real. See, people have always been side-eyeing but But the moment that really made fans raise their eyebrows was Baby's own gambling confession. He once admitted that in just 2 days, he managed to blow through over $9 million at the casino. And when it seemed like he couldn't stop himself, guess who stepped in to fix it? None other than Mike Rubin. According to Baby, Rubin personally got on the phone with casinos and had him banned from betting so he wouldn't lose another dime. Now, on the surface, that sounds like a friend looking out, but after all these other receipts, it started looking way more like Rubin was protecting his investment, making sure Baby didn't spiral out of control and embarrass him in public. Fans couldn't help but connect the dots, comparing the whole setup to the infamous relationship between Diddy and Clive Davis. And if you know how messy that turned out, then you understand why people are saying Lil Baby.
So wait. This guy got enough power to call the casino and say, hey, I don't want him gambling in there no more. And the casino will turn somebody's money away? If a dude got $1 million on the table, Michael Rubin got enough power to make a casino. Mob bosses, I guess, allegedly, I think I snapped, say, no, we don't want this $1 million that this man finna bet that we gonna get legally. We gonna listen to you and not take this $1 million, and we gonna ban him. How is that possible? Can somebody tell me how that's possible? That they're gonna be able to the word of somebody else. I understand that he got money, but what? The casino is no longer gonna want the money? That's weird to me. He talking about power. Man, ain't nobody got the power to stop me from collecting $1 million from somebody who's drunk and gambling. You can still have your power, but I'm running a business here. What are you gonna do to replace my $1 million right here? That's crazy. Casinos ban people for winning too much. I ain't gonna never ban you when you're losing. Maybe he couldn't pay the bet, and then Michael Rubin paid it and said, don't let him gamble no more. Is that what happened? Let me go back. That might be what happened. Michael Rubin might have paid it and stopped him from gambling.
It started looking way more like Rubin was protecting his investment. Sounds he got on the phone with casinos and had him banned from betting it. For $9 million. Michael Rubin's role in Lil Baby's life. But the moment that really made fans raise their eyebrows was Baby's own gambling confession. He once admitted that in just 2 days, he managed to blow through over $9 million at the casino. And when it seemed like he couldn't stop himself, guess who stepped in to fix it? None other than Mike Rubin. According to Baby, Rubin personally got on the phone with casinos and had him banned from betting so he wouldn't lose another dime. Now, on the surface, that sounds like a friend looking out, but after all these other receipts, it started looking way more like Rubin was protecting his investment, making sure Baby didn't spiral out of control and embarrass him in public. Fans couldn't help but connect the dots, comparing the whole setup to the infamous relationship between Diddy and Clive Davis. And if you know how messy that turned out, then you understand why people are saying Lil Baby might be heading down the same dangerous road. Meanwhile, Slim Thug refuses to let this go. He's still online stirring the pot, dropping hints, reposting old clips, and daring Lil Baby to come out and say his name directly. The tension's boiling, and now everyone's just waiting to see who's going to make the next move. And that's the part that's got everybody scratching their heads, because after all the rants, all the subliminals, Lil Baby just went silent. No tweets, no IG stories, no interviews, nothing. And in this industry, silence usually means one of two things. Either you're plotting something major or you've got nothing left to say. But here's the catch. When Slim Thug won't stop pressing, when Mike Rubin's name keeps trending, and when fans keep pulling up new receipts from nowhere, staying quiet doesn't help. It only makes you look guiltier. Now, the $1 million question people are whispering is simple. Is Lil Baby really protecting his brand, or is he protecting Michael Rubin? Because if Slim Thug drops even one more explosive receipt, this whole situation could spin out of control, moving from whispers and IG shade straight into the kind of expose that can shut down careers forever. So what do you think? Is Lil Baby hiding the truth?
I don't think it's gonna shut down no career forever. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna shut down no career forever, but I don't know how Michael Rubin could call and stop somebody from taking a man's money. That's crazy. But yeah, man. They always want you to believe the grass is so sweet in the industry. The grass is sweet because they control everything. The algorithm, we already in the matrix. All you got to do is say the wrong thing. They'll have everybody not wanting to watch you. You know how this thing works. When QC label got sold, baby oil came back out. Hey, that's crazy, man. Hey, Mario, I don't know another team. Hey, I don't know nothing of the sort, man. Y'all funny in this chat. Oh, let me take my vitamin. Let me play something for y'all. Since y'all want to make me mad, I'm going to make y'all mad.
Good for us. Because of Trump's way, he is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. There's something that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our rise. Who's the enemy of our rise? Is it the Department of Justice, where we get none? Is it Congress, where you make a law that favors us and then you turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us? Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. He's attacking the media, calls it fake news. We have been the victims of some fake news.
Yes.
He's beating up the FBI. The hell out of us. Ever since J. Edgar Hoover, the name.
Yeah, y'all want to make me mad? Nah. He said he did what? So what y'all think? Is Slim Thug right? Is the industry paying? Is the industry doing something to our black male rappers? I want to go back to the days when the gangsters was not telling you gangster shit. Now they tell you everything they gonna do before they do it. Man, I'll pull out the switch. I'll Swiss cheese your grandma's house. And then set it on fire. And I'll sit across the street and watch it burn. And then they'll do the video of it. And then after the incident, the police are like, and all they gotta do is get your cell phone tower, because you know you're gonna have a cell phone with you. And then you go to jail. And why so many people want to be killers anyway? I don't get it. Let's go back to the gangsters moving in silence and not talking. Can we do that? And they be high as fuck just to do what they just say. And once they sober, they pee. Exactly. We got Molly, ecstasy. What else they own? It's mostly that Molly and Zan. When they mix that with alcohol, they're able to do anything. They're able to do anything once they get them doggone them drugs in their system. That's why I just smoke and chill at the house. I don't know. I can't be around you. I think that no cash bail thing just got banned. Ooh. Hey, it's gonna be niggas stop acting like thugs now. They're gonna be done with that tough stuff in these certain cities. Because it ain't no more cashless bails. You go in there, you stay in there. Or you gotta have money. Who? Oh, do I need to do a whole nother live about this? This dude, Brio Garcia, Brego, I don't know how to say it. He rails against Trump admin and this deportation. I might have to do a whole nother live on that. Yeah, I might have to do another live on this. Yeah, I might have to. Hold on, let me show y'all something. Let me get this up on. Let me see if I can put this up on this screen. I found somebody know how to work this skid steer. Oh yeah, them perk 30. Boy, they get on that perk. Them niggas think they can run through a wall on that perk, boy. That perk 30. Boy, when they come down off that high and they wake up in that jail cell. They don't even call themselves junkies. They little junkies and don't even know it. They shipping them off to Uganda. Oh, who they ship? Oh, they shipping that dude off to Uganda. Oh shit! Now that's funny. Yeah, that'll teach him. Hey, I found me a guy that know how to work that skid steer, man. Yeah, we got that. While I'm up here talking trash to y'all, he around there working that skid steer, leveling that dirt out. Yeah, y'all. Man, I don't like to see my skid steer this dirty. That's what I saw on the news. That's probably what this is. Hold on. That might be what this is. Let's get into a more serious topic. I might want to play this. Because this dude right here seemed mad about something. What you mad about, B? We're going to hear you out.
Y oraron y nunca dejaron de creer y luchar por mi libertad.
And this is why I want to thank each and every one of you who marched, lift your voices, never stopped praying, and continued to fight in my name.
Gracias a mi pareja de vida, mi esposa Jennifer, mi hermano César, mi madre Cecilia y toda mi familia.
Thank you to my life partner and wife Jennifer, to my brother Cesar, to my mother Cecilia, to my children, to my nieces and nephews, to all of my family.
Gracias a casa, mi segunda casa, a mi sindicato SMART, a todos los pastores, a todas las iglesias, organizaciones y mis equipos legales.
Thank you to Casa, my second home, to my union, SMART, to all of the organizations, all of the faith leaders, all of the partners, and my legal team.
Me he enterado cómo la comunidad me ha apoyado, me ha abrazado con tanto amor y solidaridad.
I have come to know how the community has stood up with so much support and has hugged me with so much solidarity.
Y desde el primer día,
It doesn't look like this lady needs something to do. These people coming out here really acting like they support. I've never seen so many people rally behind something so stupid. You guys are rallying behind criminals. You're rallying behind people that come over here illegally thinking you're doing a great cause. How bored do you have to be in real life to rally behind a criminal? Then when somebody break in your house, you want to call the police and you want to make them find your stuff. I think, why are y'all rallying behind people who came into your country illegally? I'm just confused. Hey, they came here illegally. Y'all see, that's what be happening. We get so pampered in this country that we'll go to other countries and don't nobody like Americans in other countries. They all hate us because we so damn spoiled. They all hate us. We want to go to other countries and do what we do in America, and they go, oops, upside your mother trucking head.
Quiero agradecer también a Dios que siempre ha estado conmigo y ha estado dando bendiciones a toda mi familia.
And I also want to thank God, who has been giving me blessings since day one, to me and to all of my family.
Cuando por fin me reuní con...
No. I like to say this. God ain't had nothing to do with you. It's been America giving you these blessings. You sneaked across that line, and it's been America giving you them blessings. It's been every taxpayer that's been giving you them blessings. Don't you try to bring God into this so somebody can have some sympathy for you. You know, you wouldn't be breaking the law if you was godly. Let me stop. He would have tried to talk about God. No. That was you breaking the law and getting in this country, and that was taxpayers helping you. That wasn't God money. You know, everything God money, but don't blame this one on God. The taxpayers was helping you because you snuck over here to America.
mi familia, esa alegría y todas las emociones quedarán grabadas para el resto de mi vida.
When I was finally able to reunite with my family, all of those emotions, all of those memories will be forever ingrained in me.
Verlos de nuevo me llenó de gratitud y esperanza.
Seeing them again filled me with gratitude and filled me with hope.
Para mí, la felicidad es simplemente estar con mi familia y disfrutar momentos felices con ellos.
To me, happiness is simply being with my family and being able to spend simple memories with them.
Cuando estuve detenido, siempre recordé momentos hermosos con mi familia, momentos de ir al parque, de ir al trampolín con mis hijos.
When I was detained, I remembered memories with my family, going to the park with them, going to the trampoline with my children.
Esos momentos me darán fuerzas y esperanza para seguir luchando.
Those moments will continue to give me hope to continue in this fight.
A toda la familia también que han sufrido separaciones y que viven constantemente por la amenaza de ser separadas, quiero decirle, aunque la injusticia nos está golpeando duro, no perdamos la fe.
To all the families who have been separated, or to all the families who have been threatened with family separation, this administration has hit us hard. But I want to tell you guys something.
Dios está con...
Hit us hard? Man, you not like us. You not like us. You not an American. What you talking about hit us hard? Hold on. I hope you were talking about your family. Are you talking about us as in Americans? Because you ain't like us. And this administration is protecting America. Every other country. Why don't you go try to sneak into Germany? Go try to sneak into Russia and see if they'll put you with a microphone in front of the people for you to get sympathy. Only in America, that prove how great this country is. You can sneak into some bit and there's somebody that'll give you a microphone to act so you can play victim. Go try to sneak into China. Don't come over here trying to sneak over in here.
Nosotros. Dios nunca nos dejará. Dios hace justicia a toda la injusticia que han hecho.
God is with us and God will never leave us. God will bring justice to all of the injustice that we are suffering.
I ain't sneaking the country illegal. I'm straight. Right, Kwame. He needs to be asking God to give him the willpower to fix his home country. Exactly. Why he don't never pray for that? He want to just come over here to America with his home flag, talking shit about America with his home flag. Pray to the Lord to fix your country. You know what I'm saying? You sit over here talking about we going through it. We ain't going through nothing. We ain't sneaking the country. I'm pulling on the rest of my doggone Little swagger ass right now, chilling with my feet up. We ain't going through nothing because we ain't coming here illegally.
Nuestra comunidad nos respalda y al final se va a hacer justicia. El amor y la familia triunfará.
With our community by our side and with our family by our side, love will trump.
Nunca pierdan la esperanza.
I agree with you. With your community by your side. Now go back to your community where you came from because you stole your way over in here. This ain't your community. So when you get back to your community, I agree with you. You're going to thrive and you're going to shine. But just get back to your community and build it up. You know, y'all some great builders. You want to talk about how great you build stuff. Go over there and build it up. Don't keep sneaking over here. And the ones that want to be here, we support you. We respect you. But do not sneak your way in here and then talk about we family. No. We nothing.
Never lose hope.
Volverán a ver a su familia.
You will once again see your family too.
Independientemente de lo que pase hoy.
Regardless of what happens here today.
Con ICE, prométenme esto.
In my ICE checking, promise me this.
Que seguirán luchando, orando, creyendo en la dignidad y la libertad.
Man, dude, you wasting your breath. These people really don't care about you. I hope you know they just want you to cut their damn grass. They just want you to cut their grass, sod their yard, or build their roof. These people get on camera and say it. Hey, look at this white man behind him. Look at this lady right here. Who's going to get our groceries? Who's going to pick our fruit? Who's going to walk our dogs? Who's going to build our homes? I'm like, lady, you about 70 years old. I don't think you're going to get another home. You already got the one you got. But they say it right there on camera. They don't like these people. They just want them here to work and vote. You're going to vote Democrat because they got you over here and gave you some shit. And then you're going to work and you're going to work. And you're going to work at a cheaper rate. So it's not like they like you. It'd be so sickening to see these people acting like they so righteous and so, oh, you're an asshole. Man, shut up. You just want this man out in the field. You want to make billions of dollars for selling oranges and apples without a person being able to make a wage to even support a household while they out in the hot sun. You want to be on yachts. You don't want to be just on a nice boat. You want to be on a 200, 300-foot yacht instead of being able to hire Americans to do it and give them a wage because this is hard work. No. You just want to be super rich. So don't think these people like you, bro. I wouldn't have sat up here and wrote a speech this long because Trump gonna get you up out of here regardless of what you say. So all this is a waste of time. And these people that with this fake support, they just want these people here to do the labor and the jobs that nobody else don't want to do for that price. I'm sick of these people saying, yeah, they're working the jobs that nobody else want to work. Everybody been working these jobs for years from America. They just not going to do it with inflation the way it is for that rate. So let's call a spade a spade.
No solo para mí, para todos.
Promise me that you will continue to pray, continue to fight, resist, and love, not just for me, but for everybody. Continue to demand freedom. Thank you so much.
Oh, you about to get freedom? We about to set you free right over there in Uganda. Yeah, you about to be free. Ain't nobody gonna keep you locked up. You just not gonna be here. You know what I mean? You're gonna be free to roam all around the Ugandan streets or wherever you from, wherever they ship you to. You just not gonna be able to run around here no more. That's all we saying to you.
Okay, so you're listening to this press conference right before he goes in for his ICE hearing. That's Abrego Garcia. And apparently there's a big crowd out there speaking in Spanish, had to have a translator to pass along his message.
Surrounded by his wife.
Yeah, I'm telling you, freedom after sneaking into a country. You can't be serious what they done turned America into. You cannot be serious, man. Imagine sneaking. It's a shame when we supposed to be the greatest nation in the world and our enemies could just sneak through our border. Can you imagine a motherfucker talking about, I got a secure house. I know everything that's going on in my home, and there's people sneaking in your back door. How long before that's going to be your house? Before it implodes from the inside? Try to sneak into Russia. Our other counterparts, the people that go against us, how come their country still seem manly and masculine? You can't sneak in there without dire consequences, because that's a threat to everybody here. We don't even look at people that's sneaking into our country as a threat. We look at them as, oh. Y'all better stop all that before we end up tied up. Yeah, China got a lot of people into America, boy. We can't get not one American into China without them talking about. I don't know how that might not be how they speak, but you know, I'm smoking. Yeah, but we look at each other. We look at people that are sneaking in our borders. Oh, don't separate them from their families. You sneak over into Germany, they ain't gonna give a damn. They're gonna throw you into a cell, if not worse, and you might not ever leave. They're gonna look at it as an act of war from wherever you came from, and they might check your country. And that's how we should look at it. If somebody sneak through your back door, you're not gonna be saying, oh. Like, you're not even being practical in your thought process when we thinking about things. Let's just all leave our back doors open, and let's leave. And let's let everybody know our back doors are open, because everybody knew America's borders were open. Now that they know the door is closed, nobody don't even really come to the border like that no more. If you look at the border numbers, they reflect what I'm saying. But let them know your back door is open. We all get on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Hey, all our back doors are open. We leaving for 10 hours. And let's see how fast all your TVs and all your valuables be going out of your house. So if you're not going to let people into the back door of your home, why are you letting people into the back door of your country? You know there's a safety issue with that. So why are you doing it?
The former girlfriend that he beat, and his lawyer.
There's the crowd.
And some other politicians, at least one member of the House. But, you know, Brian, you made a good point earlier about, where is Chris Van Hollen now? You think that, this is
they're off.
Yeah, you think that, this is their cause celeb now. So why aren't they, why isn't he still there supporting him? He had a virtual meeting with him yesterday, apparently, but didn't show up for his big rally. This is the situation where Democrats have gotten themselves into, where they're supporting an illegal alien who has very serious red flags about criminal activity.
And maybe we should show some of the video of being pulled over on the side of the road with a minivan that's not his, with driving without a license, by the way. And he was full with people who were being trafficked, I believe, over to Illinois. Maybe we should bring up some of the statements from his life partner about the 2 times in which he was beaten. And let me ask you, why is it that you come here legally and then suddenly you want to be a sympathetic figure and you don't even want to take the time over the last few years that you've been here to learn English? How motivated are you to be part of America if you can't even speak English 6 or 7 years here? You really have no interest in being here. You're using the country instead of using this as an opportunity. You decided to do illegal activity instead of being a part of society. And for some reason, Democrats find that sympathetic. So he cleaned himself up. They gave him a brand new shirt, and they want you to feel bad for him. I cannot wait to see the shot of him boarding a jet to Uganda. Remember, tray table up until you get in the air 30,000 feet.
18.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And clip.
Man, Trump and them been kicking behind and taking name. Now, this is what people didn't want to hear. It's up on us now. What people didn't want to hear is that Trump is going after Chicago now. Trump is going after the Chi-Town goons. I'm gonna give y'all a fair warning, and I'm gonna say it now. Get out. If anybody don't want to go to jail or get murdered, get out. Get the fuck out. That's like Players Club. Yeah, anybody don't want to get murdered. You see that right there? You see that face right there? He coming to Chicago. All this bragging about killing N-words, I'm tired of it. Tired of it. Tired of it. And I'm tired of the N-words that call it cooning because you tired of hearing about brothers getting unalived in the middle of the street. That's not a black thing. That's some stupid genocide that we said we learned from slavery, and it's time to get over it. It's time to make it look lame to brag about killing black people. It's time to be like the J community where they don't allow you to keep rapping about unaliving their people. We don't want to hear that shit every song. If that's all you can rap about, then you're not a good fucking rapper. Stop being used for their agenda. So now we finna send Trump to Chicago. And we finna see. Let's see what Mayor Brandon Jennings have to say.
Success in our nation's capital. President Trump is now looking to expand his crime crackdown in Chicago, but Democrat Mayor Brandon Johnson is pushing back. Listen.
What this president is doing, he's declared a war on poor people, picking on homeless people, picking on the most vulnerable.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I can't stand this nigga here, man. Oh, let me stop for YouTube. I don't like people like this, man. I don't like people like this. Here it is. This dude, this clown is standing up here saying this stupidity in one of the dangerous cities in the United States where black men are getting unalived every single night. On a weekend, we got a weekend coming up and I'm mad as hell because I ain't even finna say it, but we got a weekend coming up that's a major weekend, a major holiday, Labor Day weekend. And in Chicago, they finna have something like 50 plus shootings in his city. And he over here talking about Kwame KKK Brown. Colonizer Brown? Oh, okay. So you want the killing to keep going. Gotcha. But this guy is up here talking about that somebody's picking on poor people when poor people are getting unalived. Man, this shit don't make no sense, man. How do these people get elected? I don't get it.
That is not what the people of Chicago are going to stand for. We're not going to surrender our humanity to this tyrant. I can tell you this, the city of Chicago has a long history of standing up against tyranny, resisting those who wish to undermine.
Hold on. Hold on, I got to go back. What did he just say? I know I didn't hear that.
Not what the people of Chicago are going to stand for. Homeless people, picking on the most vulnerable. That is not what the people of Chicago are going to stand for. We're not going to surrender our humanity to this tyrant.
We're not going to surrender our humanity to this tyrant. The tyrant that has Washington, D.C. on a 9-10 day stretch with no homicide. The longest in the history or something like that in Washington, D.C. without a homicide. You call this man a tyrant. Whatever he's doing that has D.C. folks scared to come outside to unalive people, but the citizens feel good to come outside to go to restaurants. That's exactly what needs to happen in Chicago. And I don't know what this dude talking about. He want people to still continue to get unalive in Chicago. People bragging and singing about it. That's the kind of city he want, opposed to somebody coming in there and at first, some folks gonna be uncomfortable. We all know that. With change and anything new, there's gonna be some growing pain. There's gonna be some people that get stopped that shouldn't get stopped. There's some people gonna get roughed up based on them not wanting to get stopped. But if you understand that they coming and you not in the fluff, just kind of stay out the goddamn way and let them get the knucklehead.
I can tell you this, the city of Chicago has a long history of standing up against tyranny, resisting those who wish to undermine the interests of working people. We're not going to back down.
Anthony Napolitano is a Chicago alderman and a former Chicago police officer. He joins me now. Thanks for getting up with us to talk about this. You know, if you were still in the force, would this be welcome news for you, or do you think this is overreach?
Oh, no, this would be absolutely welcomed. Our officers need as much help on the street as they could possibly get. I mean, if you look in the last 6 years, statistical facts always reign supreme. We got 19,600 people shot in the city of Chicago. Just this weekend alone, 19 people shot, 4 dead, one of them a 5-year-old. So give us all the help we can get. I encourage, welcome, and I hope President Donald Trump sends some help to Chicago. We needed all the help we can get.
Yeah, I think the NYPD and several of their officers are welcoming that news too, that he said it was going to come next. You know, Pritzker said Trump is trying to manufacture a crisis, but when you read off those stats just now, it doesn't seem like this is manufactured at all. It seems like this is Chicago and their leadership not leading and doing anything about the problem.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you know what? This has an economic reverb on as well. I mean, not only are people scared to go on the streets, our businesses are afraid to open in Chicago as well. So there's a trickle-down effect. It's not just the crime and the fearful people to go out and walk around the city of Chicago. We can't even get businesses to come here anymore. Our Mag Mile has never seen so many vacancies. It's Chicago was the hub of central the United States. People came here on their way from coast to coast, and now we're begging people to come back to Chicago.
You know, you responded to, I mean, there's no telling how many calls. You saw things firsthand. You spoke to the people of Chicago firsthand. When you hear this rhetoric that's coming from the Chicago mayor, it's coming from the governor, do you think this is really what the people of Chicago want? I mean, I know they vote these people in, but they can't want this. Surely they want crime to be at a minimum.
Yeah, this is political agenda. This is.
No, they don't want crime to be at a minimum. Where's the money in that? Do you know how much money is in recidivism? Big word. Do you know how much money is in that? We need a certain level, a certain number of people to go to jail. They just built some more private prisons. That means they had a marketing strategy for how to get this to happen. How are we going to build all these prisons with nobody to go in them? It don't work that way. They're not building these prisons for nothing. Yeah, Trump messing with the money. There's no money in the cure. Think about it. With anything, there's no money in the cure. That's why there's no cure to cancer. Everybody call it a conspiracy theorist. That ain't no conspiracy theories. Ray Charles can see this, and God rest the dead. Anybody can see this. The Cancer Society takes in millions of dollars every year to not find the cure to something that they still can sell you something that they make millions on. So why would they ever give you the cure when that's a one-time thing, a one-time payment for anyone that gets it? That's dumb. So why would they cure anything? Nothing major gets cured, but they always seem to find something that you could just live though. If you just take this magic pill, you will stay alive though. You won't even spread it. But with all this technology, we ain't never cured none of the serious things that kill people every day. Well, I'll take that back. We cured some things, polio, we cured some things. But I'm talking about the big stuff right now of our era, like heart disease. Well, it got to be a cure or explanation for that. What's making everybody have heart disease? What's making everybody have cancer? And if there's something that's doing it, what is the cure to it? You telling me that God made a body that can't be cured of disease when it's supposed to be able to cure itself? Doesn't make sense. But it would make sense if we can just get you on a drug and keep you on a drug. It would make sense. Why would I cure that? That's stopping up my cash flow. Yeah, we're going to just give you this pill. You can live with it. Okay, you got HIV, take this. You can live with it. And then you got cancer. Okay, take this. You can live with it too. They don't want to cure that. They just want to get you something to live with it. Get you comfortable. I'm thinking about moving to the mountains. I want to be in an area. I want to be at an area with no pollution, where you get fresh fish and meat from the woods. And I think I might live longer. It might be the food in the air and every damn thing else. If healthcare issues solve, Kwame, FEMA companies go out of business. Yeah, so what? Man, I'd be poisoning food. If there's my job on the line, I might dump some cyanide into a pool or something. Now, let me stop. But I know some people would. There's some crazy mother truckers out here in the world. For real, though. Clean air, water, environment. You going to jail. Hell no. I'm staying away from people. I just want to stay the hell away from everybody. I want to be in a nice, clean. I might go to Montana somewhere. No, Colorado. Boulder. Is that clean air up there? I know the food is good as hell at Boulder. I ate wild caught and vegan and everything up there was just fresh and the fruit tastes different. Oh, they done polluted the mountain lakes with causing chemicals too. Oh man, where could I move to? Same with peace in the Middle East. They don't want peace. Well, U.S. is giving Israel $30 billion a year to help create peace. Right. Exactly. For $30 billion, I'll launch a couple missiles. God is good all the time, for sure. But Paul, for $30 million, I might push a goddamn button, like that girl said on Rush Hour. Push a goddamn button. I might push a goddamn 2 or 3 buttons. $30 billion? Every year, I'll be hitting 2 or 3 buttons and make sure I keep that $30 million coming. I wouldn't care about I send it into that ocean. Down. Just to have a headline, Israel launched 2 missiles. Up, nigga. Here you go. Here you go, $5 billion. Shut up. I'm gonna hit over here in a plain open space. And don't you send no missiles back. I'm gonna give you this $5 billion as soon as we get to 30 from good old America. That's how we pimp them dumb America. Good old America. And then we'll plot together and build nuclear weapons to be able to get at them when they don't know. Oh, allegedly, I think I snapped. I ain't gonna have no choice of what. This country only gonna get worse, not better. I hope you're wrong, man. That's why Trump keeps saying we're gonna make America great again, because we tired of this. We want to make America great. But let's see how this finish up, man.
Is when Chicago and our current administration always puts politics over people. They're following an agenda. Unfortunately, in Chicago, like in other cities, we have a socialist agenda that reigns supreme at the top of our administration. And a couple.
Man, hey, Cash Rich, I think that's a great shirt idea, bro. People over politics. Because he said they always put politics over people. We need a shirt, people over politics. People over politics. Hell of a shirt. We need it. Thank you, guy. That's messed up to play politics over people, though. Because without the people, there's nothing to politic. But they already know they got an influx of people. They treating us like cattle, just sheep. None of us is really important other than the people who donate.
City council members as well. It's not what Chicagoans want. They want someone to step in. A lot of them, you know, when you go word to word on the street, they want the president to step in. They've seen what happened in Washington. We need that help here. And when I was on the street, we encouraged, if we had state troopers to help us, if we had the county to step in to help us, you always encourage more people to step up and help you, especially when you have this big of a problem.
Yeah, especially, I mean, you saturate the area with as many people as you can, and hopefully it deters more crime. You know, my question to you here, we talk about these liberal leaders of these cities coming down on Trump. Do you think there would be this much of a problem if it were reversed and it was somebody like Joe Biden or Barack Obama sending them in?
No, you know what? They would all of a sudden cherish it. They would celebrate it. And it would be something that's, you know, like I said, it's always about party. It's never about people. And especially how that affects Chicago. This is just, we have a poor administration right now. We need some change immediately. And people have to be put first. We're losing. I've been saying this for the last 6 years. 2 administrations have just destroyed Chicago. We need help. We need someone else to step in here and help us. We need someone to step up. We need to start pushing the wrong people out. And we have to get rid of this socialism in Chicago. It's not the right effect that we have for a city like ours.
Right. Anthony Napolitano, thank you so much for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Doesn't sound good, but Washington was.
Yeah, I'm going to go over this video another time right here. But yeah, man, he said we got to get rid of the socialism. That's a shame, man. They putting politics over people every time. We wonder why stuff never changed. These people do not want the cure. It's people in the middle of the roads protesting the fact that the crime level in DC in places is down. And now Trump is going to take this model around the world, around the US, I mean. And unfortunately, they're looking at it as an attack on Democratic ran cities, because the through line to what the crime wave looks like, no disrespect, no pun intended, don't send no Democratic goons after me, but I'm just stating what I see on TV or YouTube. Let me act slow. And so what the numbers say is that the through line is that the most violent and unsafe cities, especially for the black males, are Democrat-led cities. So they're looking at this as an attack on the Democrats. Yeah. They're looking at Trump as an attack on the Democrat, instead of looking at it as, hey, he's attacking crime. This is his number one job, to keep America safe. And the numbers say it looked like he made DC a little safer. Yeah, I got to talk to him like I'm slow, because I don't want no smoke. Those Democrat motherfuckers crazy. And they powerful too, boy. I ain't trying to go to jail or nothing. I just want to be able to report on the news. Unfortunately, the truthful news that they don't want to out and they don't want nobody to report on, you know, is that the cities that they're leading, they suck. They talk about being in the White House and all this other stuff, but the cities that they run are unsafe than a mother trucker. Will 3, what you sorry for, man? Oh, no, people are politics. Yeah, our streets are unsafe than a mother trucker. And it's because of these bad policies. They always want to create these policies that sound good on the surface. They feel real good. They always get a Negro or a woman that got education from a great school that can explain it real good. But the only problem that I have, because I used to be a devout Democrat, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was Kanye West blind. But then as I started moving into a results base, the results after all that good talk always be the total opposite of all that good talk. It be people getting fired and losing their jobs and losing their homes, and they sign up for it because it sounded good. And just like now, same thing happening. They signed up for some stuff up under the Democrat, and their cities went bankrupt. Their cities went broke. People are losing their jobs left and right. I'm going back to Germany. Man, they're going to beat you up in Germany. You see what happened to that woman? It's the party. It's not the law. Know the difference. Damn. Shit, that nigga sounds serious. It's the party, not the law. Know the difference. That's how it came. That's how I read it in my head. I got citizenship over there. Man, you must be light skinned, nigga, because them Germans don't play. They'll whoop you too. You probably the darkest German over there. What you gonna do in Germany? What you gonna do for work? It's about got the damn go along, get along gang stuck in my head. Man, you know these niggas just be going along to get along. You know there's niggas in your hood right now that's acting just like he tough because he see a rapper acting like that, just going along to get along. And you went to high school with that nigga. You know he ain't even that tough. Like these people just monkey see, monkey do, some of them. Work for the government. Oh man, Trump finna have you picked up right now. You talking about going back to Germany working for the government? So you been over here spying, huh, boy? Oh yeah, man, we gonna have to send ICE over there to this boy house, take his passport, send his ass to goddamn Gator Island. Make sure you who you say you is, boy. Yeah, I think you was spying on us, easy. And send your ass to Alligator Alcatraz and see how you really, waterboard your ass a couple times. We'll get some truth out you. Yeah, the party is enacting the laws. The Democrats, I know you don't like to hear me say Democrats. The Democrats are enacting laws that are terrible for their cities. They keep their citizens unarmed so that the criminals can just run amok. Most of the Democrat cities have the most strict gun laws, and ironically, they have the highest crime rate. And that's just from what I see. I will always like Trump because he took a bullet for us. He's our best hope for recovery. Man, just imagine Kamala Harris in office right now. Lord have mercy, Jesus. The type of stuff she'd be saying. Just imagine Kamala Harris in office.
All right, shifting a little bit to policy talk.
Okay.
And before we talk about policy, can you briefly explain, because I think sometimes there's misconceptions of the power of the president or the power of the vice president. Explain how a bill becomes a law.
Okay. I believe that the best way the system works is when the power is with the people to then advocate for their needs and have their needs met. So that's the big macro stepping back, right? One of the ways that the system works to do that the system should work to do that, is we have elected representation who represent the people in these state legislatures, which is where laws get passed, or in Congress, which is where the federal laws get passed. And for the system to work the right way, legislators, these members of the state legislature, let's say your state senator, your state assembly member, or your congressman or your United States senator, will meet with, and they'll have ways of receiving information from the people about what they want. I think it's really important always that we know our power to organize around what we need. And sometimes that'll take the form of writing letters. Sometimes it'll take the form of mass protests to make.
Hey, what the fuck my big forehead ass baby mama doing coming across my screen in that video? Everybody be so offended when they see it come across. Why do you call her baby mama? That's what she is. Yeah, I don't want to tell strangers her name. I say no to strangers. What was that? I know I stopped the little clip of the gibberish because I noticed the little drop down text came through. It's in that little clip. She must have texted me during the screen record or something. And it dropped down baby mama in the clip, but I just bust out laughing. I'm like, what this motherfucking big forehead on? That's how I have mine in my phone. Yeah, baby mama. Yeah. Hey man, women be so offended. I'm like, it ain't you. Why you mad? She ain't mad. Y'all be, hey, listen, we're not a group. Me and you did not have sex, so calm down, okay? My baby mama probably don't even like you. This nigga here crazy. I really didn't care because they had King Dolph, but I heard Zach Randolph, your rap label did take off. Man, this dude crazy. He said Rampage son needs Jesus. Man. I need to turn my messages off. I need to go in there and find out how to do that. I think it's funny because I'm telling you, I sit my phone down when I go out to eat and it'd be like, bing, baby mama. And then some woman always got a comment on it. I'd be like, Lord, why are you upset? She knows she in the phone as baby mama. She laugh about it. I think they be wanting every woman as tripped out as they are. Oh, every woman ain't as tripped out as every other woman, you know? But listen, man, I got to get up out of this thing. I got to make something move. Kwame got the hots for Kamala. Back in the day, Kamala, for sure. Kamala was fine. You ain't seen her in that outfit? Shoot. Kamala was fine. She's still attractive for her age. She just can't cook me no collard green. Sure can't. I wouldn't eat none of her green. Seeing her just stomping on my greens in a tub in the same place where the shit jack at. With them fumes going. I don't take nothing into the bathroom but myself and some soap and a towel and a washcloth. And unless a woman want to come with me, you know. But not in the shit jack. Just me and myself. Yeah. But I usually take me a towel and wash off because I put it right by the shower because it's mandatory. After you take a dump, you got to take a shower. If you're home, I just think it's just a necessary process. There's no reason for you to be home and not jump in the shower after you take a dump. You ain't in that big of a rush. Love yourself a little bit. Do not leave your house. If you home and you take a dump, do not run to the grocery store. Don't wash your hands, wash your... Now, y'all fill in the blank. Don't wash your hands, wash your... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Be Chad. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that. I stopped talking to a girl because of that one day. She took a dump. She's like, oh, I got to use the bathroom. She took a dump. She came out and she washed her hand. And she was like, oh, come on, run to the stove. I'm going to take a shower later. I'm like, I looked around. I'm thinking about it. I said, we ain't in no goddamn rush. Why you can't take a shower now? Man, stop it. Just come on. And she insisted that we go. I said, yeah, this was a funky motherfucker here. I can't talk to no motherfucker like this. We are not in a rush. What are you trying to release the funk up into the world for? I'm like, dang, you gonna get that funky walking around the grocery store? We just going to get one thing, two things. No. Come on out here. You know. Yeah, I had to get her up out of here. And her mind, her logic worked. She said, it's hot outside. I said, you telling me that if you take a shower right now, and from the time you get in the car, we got the AC on in here, and we get in the car and go to the stove, and it's cold in the stove, and you're going to walk inside, it's cold in there, we get two things, we pay, we come back out and get in the house, and from that little time, you're going to be stank. Yeah, I'm cool on you. Yeah. Your pH balance or something is off. Because I'm thinking in my head, if it's hot outside, that heat gonna goddamn get hot between the crack of your behind. And if you do happen to sweat, then it's gonna make it run down your leg. Then you really gonna be stank up just walking by me. Ooh. I can't have you walking next to me like that. You know what I mean? You're a reflection of me. I can't have you stinking around me. I can stink. I'm a nigga. You can't never stink. I'm sorry. I can't stand no funky one. Style said, well, Jesus, Kwame. Hey, Style, I'm just saying, I can be funky. You can't never be funky. You don't get no funky passes. Wash your ass. Yeah. I'm just saying. You never know. I don't like to date the woman. Y'all fellas know how it is. You date a woman, you come home, you know what I'm saying? You want to hurry up and take you a quick shower. You've been missing all day. You want to jump on her. She tell me, no, I got to take a shower. What the hell you been doing all day? Just been laying around just funky. I don't even want to be on them covers. Why was you even in the bed? Like, no, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. If you that tight, you just lay there funky. You supposed to be ready. You stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. Sugar free. Woo! Pomona, fool. But yeah, you stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. What you just laying around funky up? Got toe jams all in the bed. Just nasty. I like that woman that just be fresh all the time. You just walk by, she just always smell good. That shit make you want to come home. Some of y'all ladies complaining that your nigga don't want to come home. That's because you stink. Okay, I'm officially high now. That's what it is, y'all. I'm just bull crapping. Hey, ladies, leave me alone. Don't get mad at me. It wasn't you I was talking about. Okay? Just know that. You don't stink. You smell good. Everybody in my chat smell like roses. All the females. You niggas stink. Yeah, everybody, all the women in my chat, y'all smell beautiful. The other chat women stink. My ex was like, she always smelled good. So like she always smell good. Didn't play. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like a motherfucking woman that always just, you ain't gotta tell her to wash. She just, shit, I ain't washed yet. He about to come around me. Let me just go clean up. This nigga might wanna, you know what I'm saying? I got one of them niggas, you know what I'm talking about? Let me just stay fresh. You know what I mean? If you smell good, nigga might kiss you on your neck. You around here smelling like outside, think a nigga finna kiss on you. You smelling just like the grass outside, the goddamn moss and the pollen and shit. Think somebody want to kiss on your funky. And then when you try to be nice and say it, you know what I'm saying? You got to be so delicate when you say it to these sensitive mother. Let's. You got to take a shower. You already can be clean. You got to play it off. Let's take a shower together, baby. Motherfucker still want to ask you a question. What you trying to say? You stink, bitch. You goddamn. You know what? I'm just gonna bust it out next time. I'm tired of it. Yeah, you smelling like the sun. That nigga say he smelling like the sun. That's a good one. Yeah, you smelling like the sun, girl. Shit. Oh shit. Oh man. I had a girl, she wore weave all the time, so that motherfucker hair used to stink. I used to get out there. Ugh. Why you don't like the cuddle? I used to always have, I got sinuses. Motherfucker fine as hell, but that hair stunk. Oh, god damn. How many more months can I take this stinking ass hair? And then she would spray this goddamn thing on top of it. And I swear to God, after about an hour, that shit made it worse. Shit smelled like sweet shit. But she was thick though, thicker than a bud trucker. I got her to go natural for about a month. That was the best month of my life. I think I broke up with her after that month. After she went back to that goddamn unbelievable, that 20-cent itch yacky that stank. Because she kept herself in shape. She always running and working out. That shit made her hair stinking in a mud truck. I couldn't take it no more. She always put that big old booty on me and back it up on me and try to lean into me. I could receive the booty on me, but when she leaned back into me, I was leaning back like Fat Joe doing the Rockaway, damn near falling out the motherfucking bed trying to get that stinking ass hair off my chest. Walking around all day with a stinking ass chest. But she was fine though, all right? I want y'all to know why I was dealing with this shit. She was fine as hell. Yeah, she was fine as a motherfucker, but that got there. She was the type that she was gonna stay in shape. See, the girls that don't work out with the weaves and all that, they don't know what I'm talking about. But the girls that try to maintain that weave from all that sweating and shit and all that smell come from up under. You could try to wash it, you could try to blow dry, you could try to whatever. But that nigga trying to overlook that smell. So give him a break, a month or two or three. He might break up with you if you go back, but I'm just saying. I miss her thick ass too, but I'm just saying. I heard she cut all her hair off, so I might have to give her, you know. KB pressed the end button. Hey, listen, we ain't talking about nobody in particular. We talking about my personal stories, man, from my back in the day past, man. You know what I mean? I ain't say no woman name. I'm talking about my personal experience. They can't tell me. I picked a girl that worked out, that wore that hair, and she sweat. And that shit was funky. Couldn't take it. You still tired to spin the block. Yeah, man. I can't. I mess around and get Lorena Bobbitt. I spin the block. I can't spin the block. That wig capped a mildew. She watching from the bushes. If hey honey, if you're listening, say boy, let me shut up. Say that organ. I miss you, baby. Oh, Lord, that mother was thicker than a snicker. I'm talking about, Lord, have mercy. Stay focused, boy. A hell of a stay. Man, that shit was so sweaty. Well, that motherfucker was in shape, though, but yeah, she worked out. If they could figure out a way to deodorize that damn up underneath, I think it was that up underneath smell, because you know that stuff be up under a net and up under it be braided down up under a net with a damn sewed in hair on top. I don't know how they do that shit, but I know it was a lot of shit up under a lot of stuff, and that shit was funky. But she was fine as a mother trucker. I ain't gonna lie. Man, y'all niggas would have sprayed some cologne on the back of her head and went to work. I'm just saying. She'll be calling KB. You talking about me? I ain't gonna pick up no phone. I ain't picking up no phone. I ain't picking up no phone. Hey man, I told her one day, but I didn't know how she was gonna react to what I said. But hey, you just can't ask no nigga like me. I'm a Pisces. I can't help it, boy. Can't help this shit. Us Pisces, we're a little slow. We just don't know when to shut the hell up. We talk a lot, and we don't think it's mean if we say the truth. You ask, shit, what? Most Pisces be like, what? What'd I do? What the hell is wrong? That means you guilty. I wouldn't call. I think he said, I'm gonna be quiet though. I had one chick. No, you ain't being quiet. Go on, tell it, TJ. You had one chick, what? Hair smelled like a skunk, and you dealt with it for a little while because she was fine. Nobody don't want to hear it. All y'all men do it. I don't know why y'all in the chat trying to make me sit out here by myself like I'm mean or something. Come on, man. Y'all ain't the only one. Y'all do the same thing every other nigga do. You ain't gonna say nothing. Cause you know the moment you do, it's over, nigga. She gonna find somebody else to sling that thing to, nigga. And you gonna be mad. So y'all done been through the same thing. So don't try to diss me. Sitting in the chat trying to be quiet like Kwame tripping. We supposed to stand together. You know, we supposed to stand together. Throw that wig in the water. Salute to you, man. Now, she had some shit sewn in her head. It wasn't going nowhere. She was wearing that shit like she had that motherfucker in 3 months. And boy, after a goddamn couple weeks of working out every day, I said, God damn. You want me to come over? No. Motherfuckers thought I was cheating on her. I just wanted some fresh air, baby. Let me log off. It's time for me to log off. It's gonna be a motherfucker calling me for real. Hey, hold on, nigga. Would you talk about me? Yeah, you ain't gotta run over here trying to check the driveway. Ain't nobody over here. I just need some fresh air. Shit, I'm trying to spare your feelings, goddamn. Shit, this has been a month and a half. You ain't washed. It's like a month and a half and you ain't even washed. Cause shit, I can't smell your body. All I'm smelling is as soon as I got them hug you, I'm just smelling hair. So hell no, I ain't coming over there. Then it smelled like you cooked that shit. You tried to wash it, and then it smelled like you cooked it. So now that shit smell like refried beans that have been burnt at the bottom of the pot. So nah, I don't want to come over there today. Shit, I got about 4 more weeks, and you gonna take that shit out. That's when I'll come back. Shit, coming over there. Gail Jones talk about your all nuts. Well, Miss Gail, see, I haven't smelled no nuts because I haven't even smelled my own. So I can't talk about nobody's nuts, Miss Gail. So I'm gonna leave that conversation with you. I'm gonna talk about what I have to deal with or I've dealt with, Miss Gail, and then you can talk about what you deal with, Miss Gail. Okay, okay. I mean, how somebody on YouTube say, okay. What the? Miss Gail, you all right this morning? Well, this afternoon. Are you all right? Yeah, shit smelling like goddamn refried beans, burn up, stuck at the bottom of the pan. Hell no. And I ain't taking no shot at no woman. That's just something I dealt with. I ain't say I've been with every goddamn woman. Motherfuckers always trying to get somebody in trouble. I ain't been with every woman. You could have kept your hair smelling good. Everybody didn't work out every day, you know? I'm talking about one particular woman. Dudes hitting girls with a funky booty hair. Man, y'all crazy as hell, man. Yeah, it's time for me to get up out of here too, man, because y'all trying to get me in trouble with the ladies, man. I'm not talking about all the ladies. I can't even tell a story about a girl that I used to date. That's a shame. We can't have no more fun in America, man. Everybody ready to get triggered, mad, and whoop ass. Have you tried open mic at a comedy club? No, man. Man, I don't want nobody running on stage trying to swing on me. Is this starting to sound? No. TJ live last night. He was asking all y'all. TJ going federal. I ain't asking no ladies no shit like that. I'm talking about a girl that I dealt with. She'll come on the panel. No. I'm not talking. I'm not asking y'all nothing like that. Let me tell my story. Yeah, I'm just telling my story. Hell no, I'm not asking y'all nothing. Yeah, I jumped in that chat. I said, what the? I said, man, my brother done lost his goddamn mind, boy. I got up out of there quick. I ain't even want to be around the scene. I got up out of there quick. I said, hell to the no. He said, I'm gonna even ask you too, Miss, your thoughts. I said, oh Lord, oh, triggered. I'm flagging. How many months? About 3 months. Kid salute. Yeah, about 3 months. Yeah, man. Oh, that's where this stupid ass nigga say I'm farting online. Man, we got some weird dudes online. I'm in my chair in my downstairs, and when you move, listen. Wow. This nigga goes online, makes a video saying I'm passing gas online. We got some weird niggas in this world, man. I swear, we got some full-blown weirdos in this world. He calls this fart. We got some stupid motherfuckers. Hey, man, this YouTube shit is hilarious, man. I love this shit, man. Man, there's some weird people on YouTube, man. Golly. Exactly. That's crazy, man. It sounds like farts. I know. I'm rocking it. Like when I'm moving this chair, it does kind of sound like a fart. But why would a nigga be concerned with that anyway? When niggas fart. This right side really do sound like a fart. The only person need to be worried about my farts is the person laying next to me, because I damn sure gonna get one off on her too, just to make sure she love me. Give her that bear hug and don't go nowhere. We love each other. Remember, the better off or worse. This worse. Stay here with me. Come on. She can't hold her nose that goddamn long. I want to see if it's better off or worse. Oh, we want to go to nice restaurants and shit. Let's see if you can stick around when everything funky. That's why I know every girl that I ever dated me, they miss me. Cause I do random crazy shit. And I know, it may sound crazy at first, but them little weird crazy shit, taking off running and just doing simple crazy shit, that shit be fun. So I know you motherfuckers that's listening that used to date me that miss me, get over it. Yeah, get over that shit, man. I'm not bored like the rest of these niggas. I like to have fun, goddamn. I remember I used to have, I still got about 15. I used to have about 25 paintball guns. We'll be out this motherfucker paintballing. Call some people over. It already looked like doomsday. We out here jumping in potholes and shit, paintballing. Tree stump holes, laying behind trees and shit. I'm blending in with the tree. I'm laying up under a tree shooting that nigga. You be having fun, boy. Yeah, get over it. I ain't no going back. Hell to the no. Ain't no going back, Jack. I can't help it, Cash Money. Ain't no going back. Father God, I've been betrayed. Some of the stuff that was said, I've been betrayed. Yeah, Ain't no going back once you betray. No, I got a set of rules. I ain't like these tenders that they always got sets of rules for dudes, but they don't got none for the girl. They say they don't like snitches, but that girl tell them every time they get out of jail, go right back with them. I know a nigga, so he cheated on his girl. Girl told the police he sell drugs, everything else. He go do 2-3 years. He get back out and beat the nigga up that's dating her. Like, nigga, this girl finna probably get you locked up again. Like, what the She did what? Nah, I wouldn't do no. You ain't gonna do no shit like that now. She woke up out of dead sleep and ran out the room, bumped into the refrigerator, made it to the bedroom and threw up. What the fuck? Nah, I ain't doing no shit like that. I ain't farting with nobody head up under the covers and all that. Now, I ain't say just be downright nasty. Make them a little uncomfortable, not downright nasty. Now, you can tick them a little bit. They'll play with you. Let me go. You can make it fun, and then you let them go at the last minute. You can make it fun. Get away from me. Let them hit you with a pillow. Make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be like Dr. Umar Johnson, $500 for a date. $500, I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Hey, Dr. Umar, the funniest nigga on the internet, man, without even trying. Him saying things 3 times, I be dying laughing. I gotta wait till he finished the live or whatever. I gotta have him on a pre-record because I think it's another channel that I watch him on. They put his stuff up as like a premiere, but I gotta have it where I can fast forward and rewind it because some of the shit I want to fast forward. We want to sell it CJ. What? Well, all right, man. I gotta do some work. I gotta get back to the grind. I had fun, but Biz, that Ethereum on the rise now. Hey, how much I'm putting on it? Am I holding the line? Am I putting on it? Holding the line? What I'm doing now? I got a little pocket change. I need to put on something now. My boy out there getting it in with that laser. We are. Hey, listen, man. I'm mad at a mother trucker, man. I didn't raise the price for Labor Day weekend because I didn't want nobody to think that that's what the Airbnb price was all the time. But the price go up when it's a certain weekend. Like Labor Day weekend is a big weekend. Every hotel, everything sell out. So I got it at the regular price. So somebody is trying to book it already. So God is good, man. The Airbnb got his first booking. I'm mad that it's not the inflated price that you're supposed to get for bookings during holiday weekends and things like that. But just know the price will be going up. What's up, Mom? The price will vary based on the holiday weekend experience. So y'all got me this time. Give me a great review for the price, but don't get accustomed to that during holiday weekend. Florida, Georgia weekend, we're going through the roof. Now I got an 85-inch TV. I'm about to head back down because my 85-inch TV ideal that I want to see come to fruition, I have to go down there and buy the casing for it, the box, and then my guy is going to put it up, and then we good money. So it's going to be, I got to get these extenders for the Wi-Fi so the Wi-Fi can go outside so that we can put a Fire Stick in the back of the TV. So we just got to make sure we got a strong enough signal in the backyard. So I'm going to try to get some Wi-Fi extenders to bring them into the backyard and outside. Yeah, man, they need to go ahead and give me one of them damn HD TV building deals and let them go. You know, I'm putting my own money up. They need to give me one of them HD TV specials and let me get some guys to work and let me show them some country bills, man. We'll show some bloopers and let a 7-foot show me kicking some draws and some asses, being an independent businessman, showing a different side. You ain't got to be no rapper. You ain't got to be no ball player. And this ain't no ball player money. They took all that shit. So we can't keep using that as an excuse for somebody not to do something. And there's a lot of money to be made out here, people, on the slow grind. Thank you, Miss V. Chan. And anybody else that said that I missed, I appreciate it. You say get cable? Yeah, that might be something that I might look into. Because if I get a satellite dish, that would definitely be, that still would have to work off the Wi-Fi? No? I might look into that. Getting cable, that might be a solve to the problem. That might be a solve to the problem. Oh, I ain't no baller, man. I'm just a slow grinder, you know. That's it. I ain't no baller no more. I just know how not to spend money on other things that I would normally spend it on. I spend it on equipment now. What I would spend on cars now, I spend on equipment. So it's saving me a lot of money for having a guy work my equipment, but because I own this equipment, I don't have to pay that renter's fee. Run an ether wire underground with the splitter might go. I don't know how expensive it would be though. Well, we gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get the TV up and I'm gonna call and make it do what it do. Figure out what to do. Well, it's going up. I know that much. And the backyard, I might call it the backyard. It got to have its own flair and its own name. Call it the backyard. Everybody gonna want to be at the backyard. Cause I'm gonna keep adding to it as it get booked. I'm gonna put the money back into it to make it better and better. And then after it's where I want it, because I'm always thinking of something. I still didn't get the little putting area for that left side yet, so I got to get that. I got the beanbag toss. I got the one that glow in the dark because I know people might want to be out back at night, and we still got to run those lights. So, and it's a small little wooden bar ideal that I might show y'all that I might put out there so it can have a little bar area over there off by the hot tub. He talking about you better check your gallbladder. What all that says for it. Yeah. Let me keep rocking. Y'all hear? Do you have any horseshoes? Oh, I was thinking about getting horseshoes, but I don't think it's a far enough distance. And if I don't want them throwing metal objects like that, it might go over that gate, and it's gonna be too. I don't want them climbing over the gate and shit. Them bean bags, they should be. They don't gotta throw them up so high. Yeah, this nigga high. Yeah, I'm high. I'm just reading the chat now. I'm just chilling. Nacho Chicho. Nah, that's my chair. I want somebody to make another live saying I'm farting. I'm just trolling somebody. I'm just trolling the lane. What about the dartboard? I can't think of where to put it at. And cause I ain't gonna remember to put it outside. I damn sure don't want it in the house. Yeah, I don't want it in the house. Mess up my wall. No matter how much padding you put on the wall, they still seem to mess up your dartboard. And then I'll be buying so many of them damn darts. So hell no. That would be an expense. TV working? No. I'm about to head down there in a second. I'm just resting up, chilling. I ain't really getting no sleep the other night. Kwame, I'm gonna need you to go on a watermelon detox ASAP. He slept on the line. But yeah, man, I think if I add that one little bar area, I think that'll blow that whole backyard. That'll turn that into the real. I think people are that anybody who come to Brunswick will want to stay there. They got a bar area up under the little tiki little situation. I'm gonna show y'all what this bar look like. This dude built. This bar banging. It seat 4 people. And my cousin Nacho is trying to get me to buy one of them fans that blow cool water mist at you. It's $300. I started to get it. Well, I'm like, Nacho, we can't get them everything. We ain't gonna make no money. Is this close to making? No. This is about 3 hours, 3.5 hours from making. So they really gonna go after me for working for the German government. You damn right. You been in America, boy. You ain't finna go over there and tell no secrets. Landlord shit. Yeah, man. Thank you, brother. Look at Jack. He don't understand nothing. You thought they were allies? Who? All right, well, I'm done reading the chat. Let me get myself loaded up. Holler at y'all good people. Thank y'all for listening to a bus. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.